बैशर्स और हरियाणवी हंटर्स को कर नहीं पा रहे टैकल। राजस्थान रेंजर्स लग रहे हैं डेंजरस, लखनऊ के शेरों का गेम बड़ा फेमस। डायनामिक दिल्ली में मिलते अलग फ्लेवर्स और मुंबई डिसरप्टर्स को प्यार मिले बेहद।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा।
तेरा चाचा खड़ा मारे चिल्ली किसकी विकेट ली, खड़े लोग लाइनों में बिकेगी फिर टिकट भी। मिस हिट हुआ और देखो किसने किसकी कैच ली, ओवर होते रहेंगे और ओवर होगा मैच भी। है असल दाव पेच यहाँ करना मजाक ना, जीतेगा कौन और किसकी होगी हार। हाँ रणभूमि क्रिकेट की होगा या वार, एक हुआ आउट बैठा दूजा तैयार। कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स ये रील्स के किंग, मैदान जंग ये है क्रिकेट का रिंग। सबसे है हटके हमारे ही शॉट्स, ECL भी बन गया सबका हॉटस्पॉट। इंडिया भी देख रहा है क्रिकेट विद अ ट्विस्ट, ECL is here, this is the real gist। चालू लाइव स्ट्रीम यहाँ देख रहा है नेशन, ECL भी बन गया है एक सेंसेशन।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा। लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा।
या हाँ आया 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 फिर से ECL आया, फन एंटरटेनमेंट का डोज डबल आया। बॉलिंग और ट्रोलिंग या दोनों चलेगी, रन बने फन भरे ऑडियंस सब देखेगी। मम्मी कसम होगा दुगना या फन, जो खेला था बढ़िया उसकी बढ़ गई रकम। लाखों फैंस देखे ने होके मस्त मलंग, और पिच सारी चुलबुल पर कुछ पे दबंग है। नई चेन्नई की टीम और उनका नया गेटअप, कोलकाता के स्टार्स भी है रेडी टू बैटल। स्वैगिंग का हटके ये है बैंगलोर के बैशर्स और हरियाणवी हंटर्स को कर नहीं पा रहे टैकल। राजस्थान रेंजर्स लग रहे हैं डेंजरस, लखनऊ के शेरों का गेम बड़ा फेमस। डायनामिक दिल्ली में मिलते अलग फ्लेवर्स और मुंबई डिसरप्टर्स को प्यार मिले बेहद।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा, लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा।
तेरा चाचा खड़ा मारे चिल्ली किसकी विकेट ली, खड़े लोग लाइनों में बिकेगी फिर टिकट भी। मिस हिट हुआ और देखो किसने किसकी कैच ली, ओवर होते रहेंगे और ओवर होगा मैच भी। है असल दाव पेच यहाँ करना मजाक ना, जीतेगा कौन और किसकी होगी हार। हाँ रणभूमि क्रिकेट की होगा या वार, एक हुआ आउट बैठा दूजा तैयार। कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स ये रील्स के किंग, मैदान जंग ये है क्रिकेट का रिंग। सबसे है हटके हमारे ही शॉट्स, ECL भी बन गया सबका हॉटस्पॉट। इंडिया भी देख रहा है क्रिकेट विद अ ट्विस्ट, ECL is here, this is the real gist। चालू लाइव स्ट्रीम यहाँ देख रहा है नेशन, ECL भी बन गया है एक सेंसेशन।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किला उड़ा। लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किला उड़ा।
या आया 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 फिर से ECL आया, फन एंटरटेनमेंट का डोज डबल आया। बॉलिंग और ट्रोलिंग या दोनों चलेगी, रन बने फन भरे ऑडियंस सब देखेगी। मम्मी कसम होगा दुगना या फन, जो खेला था बढ़िया उसकी बढ़ गई रकम। लाखों फैंस देखे ने होके मस्त मलंग, और पिच सारी चुलबुल पर पिच पे दबंग है। नई चेन्नई की टीम और उनका नया गेटअप, कोलकाता की स्टार्स भी है रेडी टू बैटल। स्वैग का हटके ये है बैंगलोर के बैशर्स, और हरियाणवी हंटर्स को कर नहीं पा रहे टैकल। राजस्थान रेंजर्स लग रहे हैं डेंजरस, लखनऊ के शेरों का गेम बड़ा फेमस। डायनामिक दिल्ली में मिलते हैं फ्लेवर्स, और मुंबई डिस्रप्टर्स को प्यार मिले बेहद।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किला उड़ा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किला उड़ा।
तेरा चाचा खड़ा मारे चिल्ली किसकी विकेट ली, खड़े लोग लाइनों में बिकेगी फिर टिकट भी। मिस हिट हुआ और देखो किसने किसकी कैच ली। ओवर होते रहेंगे और ओवर होगा मैच भी है। असल दाव पेच यहाँ करना मजाक ना, जीतेगा कौन और किसकी होगी हार। हाँ रणभूमि क्रिकेट की होगा या वार, एक हुआ आउट बैठा दूजा तैयार। कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स ये रील्स के किंग, मैदाने जंग है क्रिकेट का रिंग। सबसे है हटके हमारे ही शॉट्स, ECL भी बन गया सबका हॉटस्पॉट। इंडिया भी देख रहा है क्रिकेट विद अ ट्विस्ट, ECL is here, this is the real gist। चालू लाइव स्ट्रीम यहाँ देख रहा है नेशन, ECL भी बन गया है एक सेंसेशन।
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा, गेंद से अपने दे किला गिरा। लगा 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 दे झटका लगा, गिरा 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 दे किला उड़ा।
क्या चाहिए आपको बताइए, वो भी विश आपकी हम पूरी कर देते हैं। एंटरटेनर्स क्रिकेट लीग में बहुत ज़्यादा एंटरटेनमेंट चल रहा है। मैं हूँ आपकी होस्ट दोस्त शिफा अली बग्गा, और कल का जो दिन था ना वो कमाल का था। आपने कहा था कि अभी तक सुपर ओवर देखने को नहीं मिला है, ना सीज़न 1 में ना सीज़न 2 में। देखने को मिल गया ना आपको कल, वो भी एकदम इंटरेस्टिंग। क्या मैच था कल का, और सुपर हीरोज़ भी बहुत सारे हैं फील्ड में जो आपको दिखाई दे ही जाते हैं रोज़ के रोज़। आई नो आज इंडिया वर्सेस न्यूजीलैंड है, बट कोई बात नहीं, यहाँ पर भी ढेर सारा एंटरटेनमेंट है, तो आप स्विच करते रहना। लेकिन आज का जो मुकाबला है वो काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है। क्या हो गया निशाद, आप ये करण वाले स्टाइल में क्यों आ गए, जो हमारे इस एंटरटेनर्स क्रिकेट लीग के करण जीत है?
अरे वो जोश देखा आपने, जज्बा देखा
ये
कल।
तो गुस्से में आ रहे हो आप।
मगर यही तो ECL की बात है। यहाँ पे जैसे धर्म पाजी कहा करते थे, ड्रामा है, इमोशन है, एक्शन है, सब कुछ मिलेगा हाना ईसीएल में।
ड्रामा है, मतलब ये
हाँ,
निशान है। चलिए ठीक है, आज के मैच में क्या होने वाला है, बिकॉज ये होने वाला है मुंबई वर्सेस कोलकाता। जानते हैं, चलते हैं सीधा स्टूडियो।
चलिए, पहला मुकाबला आपके लिए हैना एंटरटेनर्स क्रिकेट लीग पावर्ड बाय वेव्स में देखने को मिलेगा। कोलकाता सुपरस्टार्स सामने मुंबई डिसरप्टर्स, दोनों की भी जीत की सख्त जरूरत। उसके बाद होंगे डायनामिक दिल्ली अगेंस्ट रेंजर्स, and then Haryanvi Hunters going up against Smashers. Smashers coming after that 2 days of break. All right, we are all set with the great contest. My name is Prasad and welcome once again to ECL. Well, when we talk about cricket, these are the two teams we cannot keep out of the picture, especially in India. It's Mumbai and Kolkata. Eden Garden, Wankhede. And talking about cricket, Eden Garden, Wankhede, I have the guy who has dismantled the batting order of many teams. It's Brad Hawk with his wrong ones. Welcome, Brad. Good to have you here. Also, we have Anuj, who was there in the middle yesterday. We'll talk about more. But Brad, looking at the current scenario, but looking at the today's batting order, what are you expecting?
I'm definitely expecting a Kolkata win, an easy win. They've won 2 games. Mumbai haven't won a game, and I don't think they're going to win a game here because Kolkata are just too good, and they've always been too good. Actually, can't say that in IPL, can you? Because Mumbai Indians have won more titles than Kolkata. But that's going to change this year with Ajika Rahane, captain of the Kolkata Knight Riders, and the Kolkata Superstars tonight are just going to be too good for the movie stars from Mumbai.
Coming back from one of the best T20 leagues to Entertainers Cricket League, one of the best T10 league, we have seen the great magic yesterday in the middle. Bangalore Bashers going up against Rangers, and that was epic. We have seen the first super over of this season, and the man sitting on my left, Anuj, was there for Bangalore Smashers, and we have seen the epic reaction. I mean, everyone was in awe. But Anuj, कल का मुकाबला देख के क्या आपका जो रिएक्शन था वो एक बार हम देखना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि I know the nerves were pretty high and the energy was also high. Let's have a look at that particular emotion of yours, because that was something crazy that we were expecting.
And I want to see what I did.
Here it is. They were expecting 7 runs of one delivery and he hits it very hard. It goes up, up, up in the air, and Anuj's reaction. What was up there? What was going on in your mind that time?
I mean, it was up to the people who was in the middle, but we could just pray, and that was what I was doing. And eventually the result fell in our favor. It was intense. I've played enough cricket, but I haven't played such a match. Pretty interesting. Boys showed their character, and the way Umang finished, it was like it's going to stay with me for long, and the celebrations afterwards. What a match. I mean, this is what Entertainment Cricket League is all about, and I think we are pulling off a good show as a team till date.
And after that delivery, when Weapon hits it for 6 runs, we witnessed a super over. And the drama continues during the super over as well. Brad, if you see, they lost 2 wickets, just 8 runs, 9 to win. But then, the Magic, they also got a wicket. So much of drama was happening there on the field.
Yeah, what I loved about the super over was Ankit was bowling to Karen Jeet. And if you go back into regulation play, Karen Jeet belted the hell out of Ankit a couple of balls, and Ankit went fuller and he left 3 balls in the over as well. And there was a bit of chirp, and then they faced each other in the super over. Karen Jeet got a boundary away and a 2, and then Ankit got his man, and then Vipin was out the next ball. And then when Vipin bowled, it looked as though the Bangalore boys were going to be in a little bit of trouble, but then it turned around and Umang came out. Beautiful batting by Umang. And I'll tell you what, can you get him to shave his calves, please, before he comes out to bat next time? Because that hair on his calves is putting me off in my commentary.
Of course, we were talking and laughing. The way he's hitting sixes, every time he hit a 6, he pulls up his trouser. The way he was going, I was imagining he's just going to be in shorts by the end of the day. But when he hit the first delivery for a cover drive in such a scenario, I was like, okay, this guy is going to finish the game, and exactly what he did, and he finished the game in style. So that cover drive was something which was not expected. 8 needed, just 2 hits, but that cover drive gave the confidence that Umang will finish it, and he did it in style.
Now, can I just ask a question? Vipin was batting there. You would have thought that you had the game under control. Then he got over the line, then the super over. You're an actor. Is there more pressure in acting or more pressure in that particular game last night when you get to the super over?
It was I have never felt such pressure, but again, it was in the hands of Kashish. We made a mistake as a team on the second last ball. If we could have stopped that boundary, the last ball wouldn't have mattered. So there was a lapse from our end. But again, I think it was meant to be. It was the first power play, a super over for ECL. People wanted excitement, and as a team, Bangalore Bashir is definitely giving such matches to all the audiences.
Well, coming back to the points table right now, because 2 into 2 matches for you, the way you defended your score. Let's have a look at the points table. You're pretty much safe there with 2 wins. Haryanvi Hunters, as usual, they're on top. Still unbeaten. We'll be seeing them today as well. They'll be playing the 3rd match. But now it's Kolkata going. They already have 2 wins and they need another win to ladder that up. But on the other hand, Mumbai Disruptors, 3 losses in a row. They need some action today in the field, Brad.
Oh, they definitely need some action in the field. Their big names aren't performing as well. So they're in a world of hurt at the present moment, and I just don't think they can turn things around. I thought they'd turn things around yesterday, and they couldn't do that. And they're up against Kolkata, who wrenched it yesterday, was absolutely sensational with both bat and ball. I think his left arm quick bowling is just going to set the game up for Kolkata. He'll get early wickets, and Mumbai won't be able to come back from that.
We're talking about yesterday's game. अनुज, कल के मुकाबले में अफजल ने, क्योंकि देखिए यहाँ पे तो छक्के पड़ रहे, 2 बार देखे कि 6 छक्के पड़ रहे, लेकिन अफजल फिर भी आया, उसने अच्छी गेंदबाजी की. तो आज के मुकाबले में आप मुंबई की टीम को भी अच्छे से जानते हैं, अफजल का क्या रोल होगा?
अफजल का रोल होगा कि उनके मेन बैटर्स को रोकना, but on the same side, Mumbai is a very packed side. They haven't performed yet. I would like to disagree with this legend. They are wounded. And the wounded people, they have nothing to lose as of now. So they're gonna come hard, and if they click as a team today, they can turn the tables around. So they are waiting for one magical win, and I have a soft corner for those people. I know a lot of them. I've played with them last year. So I am backing them to come back and come back stronger. So let's see what happens after the end of the match. But you're the legend, maybe.
No, well, I thought you'd say that because you're acting in Mumbai, and you were involved with them last year. So you played for Mumbai last year. They kicked you out, and you're still going for them. Surely you'd go for Kolkata.
See, they have nothing to lose, and when you are in such situation, the real character will come out, and they have such players who can perform. They have such talent who play cricket on regular basis. So let's see what happens at the end of the day. You are supporting Kolkata, I'm going with Mumbai. We'll have a conversation once the match is over.
So are you thinking like that tonight with the Champions Trophy, with the wounded New Zealand coming back to Dubai against India?
Prasad reminded me that I'm wearing black, so he said I'm supporting New Zealand, but that's not the reason. But yeah, in the end, I'm someone who supports good cricket. New Zealand is a team, you cannot dislike them. The brand of cricket they play, it's amazing. So the team which performs well, I think will win tonight in the Champions Trophy as well.
Yep.
Well, too much on stake today. It's Mumbai going against Kolkata, also India going against New Zealand. Too much of drama, but don't go anywhere. We'll come back with the toss. It's Kolkata Superstars taking on Mumbai Disruptors, Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। सो गाइस, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
फाइनली यू आर हियर।
घर पर सब लोग हैं, अगर किसी ने कुछ सुन लिया तो?
अरे सब तो हॉल में बैठ के मैच देख रहे, मतलब किसी को कुछ सुनाई नहीं देगा।
विजन 11 पर टीम बनाने के बाद मैच से बढ़कर कुछ नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
हाँ भाई, बैटिंग करने का शौक है, ओपनिंग करेगा मेरी टीम में, या फिर बॉलिंग करने का शौक है, स्पिन करेगा फर्स्ट ओवर का। अरे बोल भाई, अरे बोल भाई, बोल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई, बोल ना। आप सपने में नहीं, हकीकत में खेल सकते हो मेरे साथ। अब तक आपने देखा है ECL, जहां पर सिर्फ एंटरटेनर्स खेलते थे क्रिकेट, बट अब आप लोग भी खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट। कोई 100K फॉलोअर्स नहीं चाहिए, बस चाहिए तो क्रिकेट खेलने का जुनून, विदाउट एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। काम है सिंपल, लिंक जा रहा है नीचे, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, उस पर जाकर रजिस्टर करो और मेरे साथ आप खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट ECL प्रो, कमिंग सून।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
सॉरी।
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, एक छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं हुई है ऐसे भी।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
लेग डे अच्छा है, हारने के बाद ग्राउंड से भागने के लिए इजी रहेगा।
अच्छा भाई, अपनी यूनिफॉर्म के साथ ना मास्क भी ऐड कर लेना, क्योंकि हारने के बाद मुंह छुपाने में काम आएगा।
इनके ओपिनियन सुनने से आपका कोई फायदा नहीं। आप अपने ओपिनियन खाना ऐप पर ट्रेड करिए, जो है 100% कमीशन फ्री।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदार।
हाना ECL 2 में आज का मैच नंबर 1 कोलकाता सुपरस्टार्स और मुंबई डिस्ट्रप्टर्स के बीच में। आई कैन गारंटी हर कोई आज यही मैच देख रहा है, बिलीव मी, मैं भी यही मैच देख रहा हूं। कैसे हैं प्रभु? समय है टॉस का। मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं बड़े ही खास मेहमान। सबसे बाईं ओर है अजीत गोपाल साहब, जो कि मैच रेफरी हैं। उनके दाईं ओर हैं मुनव्वर फारूकी, जो कि कैप्टन है मुंबई डिस्रप्टर्स के। मेरे बाईं ओर हैं पुष्कर राज चौधरी, कैप्टन हैं कोलकाता सुपरस्टार्स के। और सिक्का किसके पास है? सॉरी, पुष्कर राज ठाकुर, माय बैड। सिक्का पुष्कर स्पिन करने वाले हैं। टेल इज द कॉल। टेल इट इज। मुनव्वर बॉलिंग करेंगे। अभी तक टीम को जीत नहीं मिली है, लेकिन आज क्या कुछ अलग करने वाले हो?
अलग तो कुछ ऐसी स्ट्रैटेजी, सच बोलूं तो हमने पहले 3 मैचेस में हमने सारी स्ट्रैटेजीज बनाई, बॉलिंग बैटिंग, बट जब फील्ड पे आते हैं, मैदान पे आते हैं, चीज़ें वैसे नहीं होती है। और बोलते हैं ना कि कभी एक ईंट हिल जाती है तो थोड़ी इमारत डगमगाने लगती है, तो हमारी डगमगा नहीं रही, हमारी पूरी गिर जा रही है। तो अभी थोड़ा हम लोग सीमेंट लेके सोच रहे कि भाई जहाँ पे भी हिली थोड़ी तो सीमेंट मार दो फट से, तो वो स्ट्रैटेजी से आज खेलेंगे बस, और कुछ नहीं। कल बैटिंग की थी फर्स्ट, तो आज और रिज़ल्ट अच्छा नहीं था हम लोग का, टोटल स्कोर बहुत लो था। आई थिंक हम लोग 60-70 रन हमारे हिसाब से हमें कम लगे, तो आई थिंक इसकी वजह से हम चाहते हैं कि आज बॉलिंग करके ट्राई करते हैं।
भाई ईमानदारी के पूरे में अंक दूंगा। आमतौर पे कैप्टन बोलते हैं कि हम 15-20 रन शॉर्ट थे, आपने बता दिया 60-70 रन शॉर्ट थे। तो ऐसे में क्या पूरी टीम इंजॉय कर रही है? जीत हार एक तरफ होती है।
इंजॉय कर रही है, खुश है, लेकिन हम जब हारते हैं उससे मूव ऑन होने टाइम लगता है, कि शायद रात निकल जाती है, नेक्स्ट डे हम लोग शायद ठीक हो जाते हैं कि चलो कोई बात नहीं, गेम है, होता है, कोई एक ही जीतेगा, ज़रूरी नहीं हर बार जीते। तो बस हम सपोर्ट करते एक दूसरे को, और आई थिंक हम लोग अभी उस पेज पे आ चुके हैं कि नहीं, अब खेलेंगे, खुश होके खेलेंगे, एंटरटेनर बन के खेलेंगे और अच्छा क्रिकेट खेलेंगे। कि अभी बाकी के मैचेस जो है हमें क्वालिफाई के लिए सारे जीतने ज़रूरी है। मुश्किल नहीं है ना, तो मतलब इतना मुश्किल भी नहीं है। यहाँ पे हमने जिस तरह के गेम्स देखे तो पॉसिबल है, और वो करेंगे इंशाल्लाह।
चलिए, उम्मीद करते हैं आज सीमेंट बढ़िया से लगे, तराई रपाई अच्छी तरह से हो और बिल्डिंग बने।
सो मच सर।
थैंक यू मुनव्वर। पुष्कर, सबसे ज़रूरी सवाल,
थैंक यू भाई। ठीक है,
क्या स्टॉक मार्केट का बॉटम बन चुका है? नए निवेशक अभी से आ जाएं कि वेट करें?
देखो, अभी जैसे कि कोलकाता सुपरस्टार अभी मिडिल ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट में, मार्केट भी मिडिल ऑफ द एक टूर्नामेंट में फंसी हुई है। अब यहाँ से ऊपर भी जा सकती है और कई सारी टीम्स नीचे भी जा सकती हैं। सो इसका जवाब तो मैं अपने यूट्यूब पर दूंगा। अभी फिलहाल के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि हम बैटिंग करने वाले हैं और आज हम फोड़ने वाले हैं।
टॉस हारना कोई आई थिंक खराब बात नहीं है ना। रोहित लगातार हार रहे हैं लेकिन मैच जीत रहे हैं।
नहीं, टॉस से पहले डिसाइड कर लिया था ना मैंने पूछ लिया आप क्या करने वाले हो, और हम सोच के आए थे हम बैटिंग करेंगे।
भाईचारा ऑन टॉप है।
भाईचारा ऑन टॉप पहले डिसाइड कर लिया था। सो बैटिंग हमें वैसे भी करनी थी, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक अच्छा स्कोर बनाने के बाद सामने वाली टीम में ना चेजिंग का प्रेशर होता है। हमारी टीम बहुत अच्छी थी, कल भी हम चाहते थे कि हम पहले बैटिंग करें, बाद में चेज करने का बस प्रेशर था, अदरवाइज लास्ट 10th बैट्समैन तक हमारे पास बैटिंग है। तो बैटिंग हम अटैकिंग करने वाले हैं, आज हम अटैक करेंगे और आज का मैच हमारे लिए अपॉर्चुनिटी है एक बड़ा टोटल बनाना और 100 के अंदर इन्हें ऑल आउट करना, जिससे हम रन रेट में भी ऊपर जाएं।
चलिए, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट।
थैंक यू सो वेरी मच।
थैंक यू सो मच। तो यहाँ पे कोलकाता की टीम पहले बैटिंग कर रही है, उधर न्यूजीलैंड पहले बैटिंग कर रही है। आप यहीं पे रहिएगा, उसके स्कोर हम आपको कमेंट्री में बताते रहेंगे। लेट्स गो बैक टू द बॉयज इन द स्टूडियो।
भैया जी देखिए, कोलकाता पहले बैटिंग करते हुए दिखेगी, मुंबई के लिए सपोर्ट अनुज भाई कर रहे हैं। तो अनुज भाई, आज इस तरीके से कितने रन बोर्ड पे लगने चाहिए जो मुंबई आराम से आके बाद में बना दे?
समवेयर इन बिटवीन 160 एंड 180 इज स्कोर जहाँ पे आपको चेस करने का इतना प्रेशर नहीं रहता। अगर आप उसको क्रॉस कर जाते हैं देन एवरीथिंग हैज़ टू गो वेल विथ यू। So if they stop Kolkata in between 160 to 180, I think then they can have a smooth chase. Otherwise, if you go beyond that, then there's a pressure at the back of your head that you have to go hard in every over. Bowling team needs 1 or 2 good overs and then they are back in the game. But I'm hoping they restrict them below 160 and then they can chase it easily.
But looking at the Kolkata, their 2 openers are pretty well. If you see Anuj starting, he hits it very hard. So looking at Mumbai bowling attack, if they want to stop this duo of Kolkata, how they have to go?
Oh, look, I think looking at the game so far, you've got to go full out the toes, out the Yorker, and then a wide Yorker, and then short. So, and change of pace as well. But you've got to disguise your change of pace. A couple of bowlers that do slow it down, they slow their run up down, and you can really read it. So, you've got to be really switched on here. And Mudasar, for me, tonight, is the bowler that's going to do the damage. I think we're going to see the best of him. He's been short of form at the present moment. Saw him in the hotel, still confident as ever. And when you see someone with confidence that hasn't performed as good as they'd like, you know that a good performance is around the corner.
Well, we talked about the bowling. Talking about the batting, Ribu yesterday, he was a lone warrior. If you see, he scored 86 out of those 109 runs. How important it is to other batters also to come and party and to contribute?
Look, it's very important. You've got to have at least 2 batters going out once. So one batter, if he gets around about 70, 80, that's good. The other batter gets about 40, then you're 120, and then everyone else just chipping in with a 6 or a 10. All of a sudden you're up to 170, 180, and I think, as Anuj said, 160 to 180 is going to be a good score to get to be able to chase. So for me, I think par score on this surface or in this tournament is around about 170, 175. I think that they're going to produce interesting games. Anyone who gets 200 plus, that's not going to be chased down too often, and very rarely are we going to see 130 defended. So yeah, 175 is about par.
If Mumbai wants to restrict Kolkata below 175, it's one man, and that's Anuj's friend Suyash. He's there with Shefali right now. Let's hear what his plans today.
मुंबई डिस्ट्रप्टर्स वर्सेस कोलकाता सुपरस्टार्स। मुंबई अभी तक 3 मैच खेली है और तीनों नहीं जीत पाई है, और सुयश 7 मैच हैं टोटल, जिसमें से आज आप लगाओ 4था मैच है आपका। तो आपके लिए हाफ ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट अब हो चुका है, कैसे बकअप करने वाली है? क्योंकि अब एक तरीके से पॉइंट्स टेबल पर जगह तो आगे बढ़ानी ही पड़ेगी, खाता खोलना ही पड़ेगा।
Well, I think no doubt about that. Definitely हम लोग अच्छी क्रिकेट नहीं खेले हैं, and I'm feeling really bad about it. And in fact, the whole team is. It's just that हम लोग वो आता है ना एक फेज आता है जब कुछ भी आप ट्राई कर रहे हो, कुछ आपके लिए काम नहीं कर रहा होता। I think we are going through that. But yes, we know where we are going wrong. We are working on it. कल रात में बैठ के मैंने और मुनावर ने हमने पूरी टीम के साथ तसल्ली से बात की, उनको समझाया where we are going wrong. And hopefully we will work on it today and we will come out stronger. Yeah.
We are all hoping for a comeback. सुयश, लास्ट सीजन हमने कमाल की गेंदबाजी देखी थी, लेकिन अब इस सीजन में उतना इम्पैक्ट आप नहीं डाल पा रहे हैं। वो कहाँ गया साडा सू?
If you're talking about me specifically, मैं एक किसी दूसरी लीग से अभी जस्ट आया हूँ,
जिसमें मैं बता दूं व्यूअर्स को कि जीत के आए हैं वहाँ पूरा टूर्नामेंट
जीत के आए हैं। बेस्ट बॉलर था टूर्नामेंट में, सब कुछ किया है। बट आई थिंक बिल्कुल भी ब्रेक नहीं मिला. Within 12 hours I was here and टेनिस बॉल और सीजन बॉल बहुत अलग
है,
क्रिकेट है, बट नॉट नो एक्सक्यूजेस. है तो क्रिकेट ही, बट आई थिंक मैं एक इंजरी से भी बहुत गुजर रहा हूँ. मेरा यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा पेन है ग्रोइन में, बट that can't be an excuse. I want to really come back stronger so that when I go back I know that I performed well. Otherwise मेरे को ये सारा next season तक खलता रहेगा और खाता रहेगा अंदर से. That I definitely don't wanna happen.
Right.
So yes, yeah, hopefully I think me and the whole team will come back.
ये 4 मैचेस हैं, अभी भी है चांस,
definitely,
और हम वेट कर रहे हैं मुंबई की तरफ से एक धमाकेदार परफॉर्मेंस का. Wish you all the very best for the match today, and we'll go back to the studio.
Thank you, Shefali. Your friend Anuj, Suyesh there in the middle. He looks pretty good today with all the confidence. Not that good tournament for him so far, but a very quick prediction for you from your side. What is he going to do, Anuj? How many wickets for your friend Suyesh?
I think 1 wicket and somewhere scored around 35, and that would do for Mumbai. And as you asked before, for me it's Mumbai. You are supporting Kolkata, so let's see who wins.
Well, what's your prediction quickly? How many runs on the board after the first inning?
I think Suyesh would get 50 and he'll get 3 wickets, but Kolkata will get over the line because Ratchet's going to make it 50 and also pick up 3 crucial wickets.
All right, 2 gents on my left. One says it's Kolkata, one says it's Mumbai, one says it's Eden Garden, one says it's Wankhede. The big match coming up for you is Pushkar Raj Thakur going up against Munawar Faruqui. The live action is waiting for you after this short break.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई? तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो.
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है.
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी.
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया. So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे. आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
Finally you are here.
घर पर सब लोग हैं, अगर किसी ने कुछ सुन लिया तो?
अरे सब तो हॉल में बैठ के मैच देख रहे, मतलब किसी को कुछ सुनाई नहीं देगा.
विजन 11 पर टीम बनाने के बाद मैच से बढ़कर कुछ नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
हाँ भाई, बैटिंग करने का शौक है, ओपनिंग करेगा मेरी टीम में, या फिर बॉलिंग करने का शौक है, स्पिन करेगा फर्स्ट ओवर का. अरे बोल भाई, बोल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई? बोल ना. आप सपने में नहीं, हकीकत में खेल सकते हो मेरे साथ. अब तक आपने देखा है ECL, जहां पर सिर्फ एंटरटेनर्स खेलते थे क्रिकेट, बट अब आप लोग भी खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट. कोई 100K फॉलोअर्स नहीं चाहिए, बस चाहिए तो क्रिकेट खेलने का जुनून, विदाउट एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस. काम है सिंपल, लिंक जा रहा है नीचे, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, उस पर जाकर रजिस्टर करो और मेरे साथ आप खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट. ECL Pro कमिंग सून.
The Pickle Factory.
कैमरा इधर है चंदू.
Sorry.
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के.
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, ये छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं रही है ऐसे भी.
The Pickle Factory.
लेग डे अच्छा है, हारने के बाद ग्राउंड से भागने के लिए इजी रहेगा.
अच्छा भाई, अपनी यूनिफॉर्म के साथ ना मास्क भी ऐड कर लेना, क्योंकि हारने के बाद मुंह छुपाने में काम आएगा.
इनके ओपिनियन सुनने से आपका कोई फायदा नहीं. आप अपने ओपिनियन खाना ऐप पर ट्रेड करिए, जो है 100% कमीशन फ्री.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय
in a tournament that has captured the imagination of the fans, not only in the cricketing domain, but also those who follow social media's biggest stars here in India. The Hana ECL Season 2 continues. Arun Gopalakrishnan, our match referee, leads his team out into the middle. Kolkata Superstars are taking on the Mumbai Disruptors. On the one hand, you've got the Kolkata Superstars who started the tournament with 2 victories but tasted defeat yesterday. Meanwhile, the Mumbai Disruptors are yet to win a game. Pushkar Raj Thakur walks out amidst all the pyros, leading his team out in the middle with a lot of confidence. Talking about confidence and a purple jersey, I've got someone with me in the commentary box who has donned the purple jersey in the past for some time, but most famous for donning the yellow jersey, and quite successfully at that. Brad Hogg, welcome, happy Sunday, and we are getting ready for this exciting contest.
Very much so. Kolkata have been brilliant throughout the tournament. They were unlucky yesterday, but Mumbai, they need to turn things around very quickly. Their skipper needs to stand up. Mudasur needs to stand up. Ribu, can he perform like he did yesterday, get some runs on the board and others stand up around him? That will be the big question. And Mumbai Disruptors winning the toss, electing the field. That just shows that they're a little bit unconfident. They'd rather chase than put on a total. I'd like to see what they've got to chase. And they're going to back their bowling tonight rather than batting.
Yes, exactly. And as you have seen, Mumbai Disruptors in the previous game batted first, collapsed. Apart from Ribu, no one else got the runs. But today we hope is a good contest because we would like to see Mumbai Disruptors come to the party. You may remember yesterday, Brad, we were out there after the Mumbai game, had an interesting chat with Suyash, who's done really well with the hard ball recently, but just isn't getting it right so far. And he was literally in anguish, thinking, what can I do to get things right?
Well, don't over try. Simple as that. Just have a little bit of fun. But I think yesterday Mumbai, they wanted to go after the bowling and try and put on a massive total. And I think if you look at the scores so far, I think par's around 175. Yes, you want to get 200 on the board. If you get 200 on the board, you should win 9 out of 10 games. But 175, you're still in the contest there. And if you're batting first, you should win more games than not. 150, that's where you're well behind. So Mumbai at the moment, the Disruptors, unsure of what total to put on the board, and that's why they're chasing tonight.
That's Anil Kumar, the founder of the Entertainers Cricket League, welcoming the teams out in the middle, getting some love from Munawar as well. One of the pillars of the ECL, all the captains, even Pushkar Raj Thakur, known for trading. But I must tell you, Brad, the markets are closed today. So maybe Kolkata Superstars, most of them are share traders. There'll be a little less pressure on them today. They don't have to keep an eye on the market. They can keep their eye on the ball.
Oh, well, if you get into the right companies, you don't have to keep your eye on the market, do you? Simple as that. But if you're looking for startups, well, you're a little bit worried there. And, you know, with the startups, you've got to make sure that you make the right decisions. So the share traders, are they a little bit more relaxed today? Well, we'll see when they start to clip the ball around the park. Or will they be losing wickets? That's what we've got to wait and see. The toss won by Mumbai. They've elected a field, and we're about to get this game underway.
Absolutely, Mumbai won the toss, chose to field, and here are the lineups of the two teams today. And as you can see, Munawar leading the Mumbai Disruptors, and on the other hand, you've got Pushkar Raj Thakur. It's quite interesting that Lakshya hasn't been playing the last 2 games for Kolkata. He brings that feistiness and energy in the Kolkata lineup. We also haven't seen another friend of mine, Anant Ladda, who was actually one of the retained players. He's also not been picked so far in this tournament. But the team huddle of the Mumbai Disruptors. What would you say here?
Guys,
I'm just trying to listen.
Energy full on rakhenge.
He's saying we will keep the energy full on.
Energy high rakhenge, last ball tak rakhenge.
We will keep the energy high until the last ball. we've got 120 balls in total. If you keep the energy high throughout, then we will do everything good. If things go well or they don't, let's have a look at it later.
We are Mumbai Disruptors.
We have nothing to lose from here.
And he ends it by saying, we are Mumbai Disruptors.
We can only make better. So let's work towards that. Better करते हैं इसको हम सबके लिए अपने खुद के confidence के लिए टीम के लिए let's kill it, give our 200% to it. It's not possible कि हम लोग जीते रहे हैं.
अपन टेबल के हिसाब से अगर हमको लगता है कि अपना लास्ट चांस है वो उस दिमाग में रख के खेलना
मत खेलो
कुछ है नहीं खोले बहुत एंजॉय करके पहले की तरह ही खेलना है सर्कल के जितने भी प्लेयर्स हैं मेक श्योर कि जब डॉट बॉल होती है कुछ भी अच्छी बॉल गिरती है सब थोड़ा थोड़ा चार स्टेप आगे आओ
चढ़ के आओ
चार्ज करो बॉल पे चार्ज करो सारा
बैट्समैन के बगल से निकलो कुछ बातें.
Just to translate for all our international viewers, they are telling each other that charge at every ball, play positively. But Suyash said a very good thing, Brad. He said that we can only get better from here.
Well, where they're at the moment, down the bottom of the ladder, no wins in 3 games. You're just going to stay in the same position, or you're going to move up. Well, the other thing is too, what are their percentages like to move up the table as well? One win doesn't mean that they're going to go up the table. It means that they just join others. So we've got to look at their percentage as well. But there's a lot of talk there from captain, from players. Everyone wants to have their say. Probably a little bit too much say, too much talk, not enough action.
Brad, is it safe to say, I think at least for me, it's safe to say that this is the longest team huddle that I've ever seen.
Well, if this was a team huddle with some of my mates that I played with, a few of them would have fallen asleep by now.
I'm pretty sure. In fact, I think someone just sent a word out to them. Guys, you've got a game to play. It's not about the team meeting. Well, you know, they've shot some cricket scenes in some TV series. There's more drama being shot around the team meetings and the dialogues. Maybe for a moment they thought that they're on one of those sets.
Well, I'd hate to be an actor with a director and producer giving me so much information like that. Just let me do the scene, please.
Absolutely, and there's a change in the opening combination. Faisal is going to open the batting along with Sunny. Sunny wears the jersey number 333 just like Chris Gayle. Has got a fantastic strike rate, nearly 300, and a best of 79 that he got in the first game. And in the last game when he got out, that's when Kolkata actually started feeling the pressure, Brad.
Exactly right. And Faisal, he's up there opening with Sunny. He actually looked pretty good yesterday. Had a quick fire 18 runs, so they're going to give him more of an opportunity up top with his big hitting, which will be good. It will be crucial. And I think you've got to change it around. And I thought Ratchet down the bottom yesterday batted superbly as well. So they have got a little bit of depth in their batting, Kolkata. But if they do lose early wickets, they do fall away a little bit, as we saw yesterday.
Ahram Abbasi. You know, I've seen Ahram Abbasi wear a headband, and when he wears a headband, he almost looks like Ashok Dinda.
Yeah, he does. And I think he's pretty serious too. I saw him down at the hotel today eating his breakfast. He was on his Pat Malone, that's his self. And, well, there was no one else down at breakfast anyway at that stage. But he was really focused. Didn't really want to talk about the cricket too much because they haven't won. But he was very dedicated in turning things around and getting a win on the board for Mumbai tonight.
Wonder what the delay is. It just continues. I mean, the huddle was long enough, and the deliberations even after the huddles are long enough. The huddle was all about the motivational talk, no tactics. I think they just reminded themselves that we've got to talk tactics as well.
Finally, we're getting the game underway. On-field umpire Amit Raval. Sanjay Patel is the square leg umpire for the start of play. Sonny's ready to let rip on a ram.
Let's play.
We're underway.
Starts off with a wave 6 by Prasar Bharti. It's short and pulled away into the stands. And that's how Sunny bats. And that's the only way they can put pressure on the Mumbai Disruptors.
You can do all the talking you want, but if there's no action following the words, you're going to get punished.
This time it's full, a loud appeal. Ribu behind the stumps, the calming presence, telling his teammates there's nothing. Brad, who's the most animated appealer you've seen or you can remember?
Well, that's putting me on the spot there. Dennis Lilly. Every time he turned around and appealed, he had his own way of doing it.
And going about his own way is Sunny. He's flicked that over square leg for another wave super 6. This time it was a lot more flatter. Didn't connect very well, but because the fielder was inside the ring, there wasn't much of a danger.
Yeah. When he gets a hold of it, he gets a hold of it. Does not mess around. Got the hat back. Looks as though he's been on the ball machine there in the backyard. A few brown marks from a few dirty balls.
The fielder's got to watch that sail over for another wave super 6. You can see Pushkar Raj Thakur telling us it's 3. Yes, it's 3 in the over.
3 sixes from 4 balls. He's just got so much power. They don't come back.
This time over the offside, full toss, easy pickings. That's another wave super 6. 24 without loss with 1 ball to go. Well, the runs coming, it's normal, but just the lines and lengths, not on the mark at all.
Yeah, not on the mark, and also going to the wide line outside off stump. And the thing I like about that shot from Sonny was that he wanted to go leg side, but he's decided, I'll just use my wrist and go over the offside. And now he goes straight down the ground as well. Another full toss as our arm comes around the wicket, trying to change the angle up, but just going into the arc of Sonny K. And that's 5 sixes for the over. Kolkata off to a good start, 30 for no loss.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर
इस खेल में आदत लगना या
Look at that. There was a wave super 6. And can we get a better zoom into that paper? You know, I'm talking about papers, Brad. I've got to tell you this. When I was at the Gujarat Titans, Ashish Nehra.
Well, hang on. You're talking about papers. Are you going to deliver me the papers? Are we getting a divorce here?
No. I was talking about Ashish Nehra was once caught on camera with a paper in hand. And everyone thought, what's he up to? What's he reading? And then when we asked him, He said it was the menu for the next day.
That was during a game.
That was during a game, yes.
A game the next day as well?
The game that we won.
Was that a 4-day game? No, it was a GT Gujarat Titans. So that was a T20 game. So he's that confident he was ordering lunch for the next day?
Absolutely, for the team lunch. Outside the off stump, that's a wide. This is going to be interesting. I think Faisal is from Kashmir and Mudassir also played age group cricket for Kashmir. So it's going to be a Kashmir versus Kashmir contest going on out in the middle.
The way that Faisal just left that, it was a beautiful leave. He read the line quickly.
How are you going to describe that wave 6? It was almost as if he was waltzing across the wicket, and it looks like he got his legs into a tangle while he flicked that one.
Well, the Mumbai bowlers at the moment are struggling to hit the surface. Mudassir just going for the slower Yorker and slightly getting it wrong. It did have a little bit of dip out the back end there, but just not enough to bamboozle Faisal.
Again, just outside the off stump, lets it go through. That's a dot ball.
Faisal came in lower of the order yesterday and did not leave anything. He was swinging from the bootlaces, but now he's up as an opener. He's starting to think that he's probably a Rahul Dravid or a, I wouldn't say a Verinder Sehwag, because Verinder Sehwag would not leave them. Maybe a Rishabh Pant, because Rishabh Pant does leave the odd delivery. That's when the bowlers actually run in and Rishabh forgot to wake up as he let go of the ball.
Yeah, we've heard of the art of living, but there's also the art of leaving while you're batting. That's another wide. Just have a look at the way Faisal actually moves across the crease. I'm actually worried he might get his legs in a tangle.
Well, you're right there, but we're playing T10 from one end and Test cricket from the other.
That's a good Yorker. Dug out. Was that a chance? Was very well bowled. Speaking of Test cricket, yes, some of them have been good leaves outside the off stump. Let's have a look at this chance.
That is a beautiful Yorker from Mudassir, and that's what I'm expecting of him a little bit more in this tournament.
Oh, dug out again. Yasser at cover. Stops that one. But has he put down another chance?
Beautiful bowling. Ooh, that looks as though it might have been a bit of a chance, but I think it was bump ball. If it was a chance, the ball would have been sailing a lot straighter, a lot heavier.
It's another one outside the off stump. Very good ball. Yeah, Brad, it's almost like Test cricket. Where are his whites? Why is he wearing purple? He's got to wear whites.
All up in Kashmir. A little bit higher altitude there. He's probably looking for something a little shorter.
Tries to get a swing at it, but gets the inside edge onto his legs. Well, that's a quiet over. 38 without loss after 2.
तो भाई ECL का सिस्टम तो सेट है, तुम्हारा भी सिस्टम सेट कर देता हूँ. लिंक ओपन करो, वहाँ पे जाके सिस्टम हैंग होने तक अपना रजिस्टर करो. दोनों भाई मिलके तबाही मचा देंगे इस बारी ECL Pro में.
Well, I guess, Brad, you and I need to wake up from our slumber after that last over.
Well, Faisal got it off to a good start with a big 6 and then ... if you take out the wide. And there were a few leaves there as well.
Oh, the man's back. with the flashy hat, was wearing quite a flashy shirt yesterday.
Anch coming into the attack. Now, he's got a best of 3 for 38. He's got 4 wickets for the tournament. He has got a little bit of pace on him. And he's one that needs to stand up. Be a little bit more economical with his bowling as well. He's got the talent, he's got the ability. When are we going to see that in this tournament? Because time is running out for Mumbai. And Sunny, he's waiting. And just something going on with the umpire and players. Don't understand, we're in the 3rd over. What could be concerning the players that needs the umpire's involvement?
Maybe the umpire's just telling them to get on with things because the huddle was long enough. The tactical discussions seem to be more prolonged. Well, sometimes you've got to just do. The power play is done, or are they going for that 3rd power play over? That's the question.
Power play's done, and I think Kolkata are going for the power play straight away. They're not going to muck around with it. And that has confused the Mumbai hierarchy. Yes, the batting power play. Slap of the hands to signal that it is the batting power play. Mumbai have to quickly rearrange their field. Anch coming around the wicket to Sunny K. I just love Sunny K to put it through between point and cover.
Wild swing at that one, and see, we've seen Yuvraj as well at the Bangalore Bashers and Ansh. I would love to hear your perspective on this. Bowlers who aren't that tall in this format maybe come with a lower angle. The ball also is coming at a flatter trajectory. May not be the easiest to hit away.
Well, they're expecting to get a little bit more bounce on this surface probably than the batsman expects, but when you put it in the slot for Sunny K, you're going to get blotted.
Smacked away. Again a flat hit, but in the gap for wave 6 by Prasar Bharati. Oh, follows that with a huge one over long on. Wave 6 by Prasar Bharati. Those keep coming off the bat of Sunny, and look at that, Brad. They've gone past 50. 42 have come courtesy Sunny alone.
Well, that's gone to gate 2, just suggesting to Anch Sunny K, just with a little bit of kryptonite, that, hey, that's 2 for the over so far. Anch, good comeback. If it wasn't for the toe, Sunny K could have been bowled here. Oof. Just remember, in this tournament, you can't get given LBW. Good piece of bowling.
Over square leg. Another wave super 6, and what an attempt by one of our spectators. Trying to go for it, but nearly collided into the policeman over there. Don't want to do that, Brad. Never take on a policeman.
Especially in Delhi.
And this time down the ground to finish the over. 62 without loss.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया।
So guys, download करो Vision 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
So Brad, we've got the information on what's on the paper. They've made a list of the number of sixes that they want to hit in this game, and they are counting down. Is that a good idea?
Ego. Plenty of ego in this Kolkata camp. And you've got to have a little bit of ego if you want to succeed. They've set the goal. Can they achieve it? And we do have to find out how many sixes they have written down on that piece of paper.
Suyash Roy pulls away. This will be a 4 to begin the over. As Brad was advising Piyush, don't overthink it, just enjoy. But Piyush, I think sometimes, Brad, you know, if you're too much or too close to something, you maybe lose your vision. And that's what's happening with with Suyash. Because Suyash loves his cricket and loves it to complete bits. And he's been hit for another 6.
Well, he is a competitor and he won't be enjoying what he's seeing now. The first ball was a little short, lucky to get away with just a 4, not a 6. But the next ball, looking to go fuller and not quite getting that Yorker in Faisal. He doesn't like to go flat, he likes to go high because he's used to the mountains.
This time taken on the boundary has he? Oh, he's just pulled it back. It was a good attempt by the young man, Ansh, on the boundary.
Anch on the fence. He's got it. And he flicks it back in, knowing that he's near the rope. He had the left hand rather than right hand. If he had the right hand, he would have been able to throw it a little higher and give an opportunity to one of his teammates to take the rebound catch.
Over cover. Another wave, super 6. So the tournament continues to get tougher for Suyash, who's just looking for answers. He's got a good action. He's got the cricketing intelligence, but the length he hasn't got he hasn't got it yet.
Well, I heard that they were looking at him to be the lead actor in the movie the second time it's going to go around, the rerun. Victory 2 is coming out in a year or two. They're looking for another actor for the lead role.
Brad, are you going to be in that movie again? And finishes the over with another wave, super 6.
If there's bowling like that, yes, Kolkata 84 for no loss.
काम है सिंपल, लिंक जा रहा है नीचे, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, उस पर जाकर रजिस्टर करो। 900 के फॉलोअर, सिर्फ क्रिकेट खेलने के लिए जुनून, और मेरे साथ आप खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट ECL Pro coming soon.
A good partnership. The first 4 overs, they've scored 84. Sunny has been dominant with 54 of 12. This was the last ball of the previous over, flicked away for another wave, super 6 by Faisal. He's moved to 28. Well, continuing the conversation on victory, Brad, if there's any role for any cricket commentator, please do recommend me.
Are you sure you want that role?
Commentary, yes. I mean, by the way, I've done some acting classes last year, so I can pull off a role or two.
You want that role where Stuart Clark's bowling the ball and then you see Stuart Clark catching it out gully. Well, bowled by Stuart Clark and caught by his cousin, Stuart Clark.
Or if you hit a 6 at the SCG, it lands at the Gabba.
But that's transformation, isn't it?
Shubham is into the attack. Hit towards long off, fast Suyash. It was hit really flat. Is it a 6? Yes, it is. Another wave super 6. It's been hit really flat. 13 balls for his 60. Well, he may be wearing 333 like Chris Gale, but just the way he stands and his frame, it's a bit like Matthew Hayden, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Mumbai have been struggling with the bat. They've decided to bowl, trying to defend Kolkata to a low score. But what they're doing is learning how to actually bat. As Sonny K puts another one up into the top tier.
Another wave super 6 just goes over mid-wicket. They are now on 96. Sunny, look at that. One for the photographers.
Get him in next year's IPL auction. This is absolutely sensational stuff. Could be the first recruit from the East Entertainers Cricket League into the IPL, old Sonny K with the bat.
Oh, absolutely. Sunny K. We can even send an Akash, maybe. Yeah, a couple of, and I'll recommend a few of the teams. That's gone again. Full toss. Straight as an arrow over the side screen into the stands for a wave super 6. The 100 is up in under 5 overs, Brad. It looks like Mumbai Disruptors will have a mountain to climb.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a mountain, and if they're up in Kashmir, they're going to be going right to the top and find a bit of snow. It's that chilling, the batting display here, that Mumbai just don't have the answers to melt it.
It's a better ball. Can only keep it out, no run. A 6 used to be an event, but here a dot ball is an event. And fun trivia for you, Brad. Yesterday was the first time in ECL history, both seasons combined, that a batter ran 2.
Well, Shubham has come back well out the back end of this over. Shubham, 2 dots in a row. Sonny K. He'll be eager just to put another one out of the fence on display, and they look for a single, but Shubham comes back well after being hit for 3 sixes in the first 3 balls with 3 dots. Brilliant stuff, Shubham. Kolkata, 102 for no loss.
हाँ भाई, तुम मेरे आगे बोल भी सकते हो और खेल भी सकते हो। ये सुन के सिस्टम तो नहीं हैंग हो गया तुम्हारा? हाँ जी, तो सारे जने भाई कान खोल के मेरी बात सुन लो। चाहे छोरा हरियाणा का हो, चाहे दिल्ली का लड़का हो, चाहे मुंबई का भाई हो, सबको मिलेगा मौका अपना जलवा दिखाने का। ना 100 के फॉलोअर्स की जरूरत, ना कोई एज लिमिट, ना कोई फालतू फंड की दिक्कत, क्रिकेट का जुनून जिसकी है जरूरत। तो भाई ECL का सिस्टम तो सेट है, तुम्हारा भी सिस्टम सेट कर देता हूँ। लिंक ओपन करो, वहां पे जाके सिस्टम हैंग होने तक अपना रजिस्टर करो। दोनों भाई मिलके तबाही मचा देंगे इस बारी ECL प्रो में। लगा दो भाई पूरा दम, तोड़ दो सिस्टम।
Well, this is what we are talking about, the power hitting, and here it is by Kolkata Superstars. They are really marching. Look at Sunny, 72 so far in just 18 deliveries, 12 sixes, no 4, no singles, no couples, direct sixes, 12 sixes, and he has reached 72 mark. This is what we were talking about, how they will stop Sunny in the pre-show. And Mumbai is nowhere in this game. Look at the score, 72. This guy is a big show, a big man show. And on the other side, Faisal is hitting it right across. Crazy overs and the crazy action of cricket. Waves Prasar Bharti, number 1 of this over. Ansh getting hit for a big 6, coming across and just deflecting it for a big one. Welcome to the comment box, my friend Pahul and myself Prasad. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you, Prashant. Faisal on strike and a brilliant ball. A dot ball here.
How was that, sir?
And umpire is saying it was going a little on the outside, but the batsman had also moved.
Well, if you see, Pahul, the way they have been hitting, it's pretty dominant attack. This time, a little bit outside the off stump. Here it is, a direct stump. Pretty good game of cricket behind the wicket. Faisal and Sunny, they brought a storm in here.
Absolutely, the keeper is up here and Mumbai wants full pressure. They want to put pressure on Faisal because they haven't gotten a wicket yet. Ansh, 2 dot deliveries in this over. And I don't think he should have touched that. It was going wide, but they'll get another dot with that.
Getting hit for a 6 on the first delivery and then trying to keep it outside off stump on that wide line. It was pretty much wide. If you would have collected behind the wicket, it's much difficult, I do understand, but they need a wicket anyhow.
A good pullback here by Ansh after that first 6. 4 dot deliveries, that's rare in this tournament. I am hoping a 6 comes on the next ball. But here's the wicket. Here's the much needed wicket. Mumbai have struck finally. 108 for 1 after 6 overs.
The way he is trying to hit, just look at that. There was a pressure building up all the time. After 4 dot deliveries, he wanted to convert into big ones, hitting straight down the ground, couldn't really get on it. Top edge and a pretty decent catch behind the wickets by Ribu. He goes back with a great one, 34, 108 for 1 Kolkata.
जरूरी नहीं समझते आपकी शहरियार से आखिरी बार कब बात हुई थी
Look at that over. 6 runs, 4 dots, and then a wicket. That's how you maintain pressure, build up, and then get the much needed breakthrough. Faisal, last batsman who got out. Look at that, Ansh. Made him reach for the ball, and Ribhu took a brilliant catch. That celebration means a lot to them. Here we'll get another dot. The pressure is back on Kolkata right now. After that wicket and a brilliant over by Ansh. The new batsman has come in for Kolkata, Rahul Garg. Only 12 runs so far. He has contributed more with the ball. But here he is at number 3. Looking to hit some big ones.
108-run partnership for the first wicket. How often do you see that? Tries to go big, couldn't really get onto it. There was a little fumble at the square leg. Gonna get few runs for sure.
Brilliant change of pace there by Shubham. The batsman didn't expect this to be this slow. Look at that. And he couldn't pull it, couldn't connect, and then only get a single.
A pretty good stop there by Ansh. Rahul, he is always behind the wickets right now after a good start. Oh, the full toss. He should have converted it into a big one.
The pressure is on. 3 deliveries, only a single in the whole over right now.
Look at Munawar, Pahul. He is suddenly charged up with the previous over and 3 deliveries of this over. They're pretty much into the game.
Yeah, man. The goggles are off. The focus is on. He needs to pull them back, and he has done it. The team has done it. Rahul looking for a big one. And a swing and another miss. This time it's a wide though.
Ribu wasn't happy with that. Ribu was saying he has already came across. But Rahul is also a good wicket keeper. He understands the length of the ball and the line of the ball pretty well. So he can judge it pretty fine when it is going to be a wide and when not.
Captain waiting for the big one. 9 deliveries since the last boundary. And in the air. This could be another breakthrough for Mumbai. They have got it. Another big wicket. Rahul goes for a duck.
Tries to hit it hard. Couldn't really middle it. Just top edge. And he is going to go. Well, you need to be on your toes all the time. I do understand. But this time, he got the bottom of the bat, I would say. And then an easy pick for Suyash. And they got their man. What a great over so far. Just conceded 2 of it. And Rahul's important wicket. 110 for 2.
लेग डे अच्छा है, हारने के बाद ग्राउंड से भागने के लिए इजी रहेगा।
अच्छा भाई, अपनी यूनिफॉर्म के साथ ना मास्क भी ऐड कर लेना, क्योंकि हारने के बाद मुंह छुपाने में काम आएगा।
इनके ओपिनियन सुनने से आपका कोई फायदा नहीं। आप अपने ओपिनियन खाना ऐप पर ट्रेड करिए, जो है 100% कमीशन फ्री।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
New batsman in for Kolkata, Afzal. Look at that strike rate. He has played very good cameos for Kolkata. Last match he played very well. Couldn't get the team till the end, but still gave a great effort. You look at the wicket that fell in the last delivery.
Well, Pahul, they are much into the game. After the 5th over, the second half of this inning is pretty much on Mumbai's side. Rahul trying to hit that. Suyash with the safe hands. Easy pick for him.
And I think the reason for that is a lot of changes in Kolkata's batting lineup today. The batting order was completely changed. And the people who came down to bat, they have come above and still hitting the big ones. Afzal starts off with a 6.
Well, you just mentioned about his cameo rules, and he is the perfect one for this. He just started. The engine is just getting started. The first one, and that too a big, big one. Waves Prasad Bharti 6. That too in a style. Over long gone. This guy needs to keep on hitting. Just the first one of this over. The last one, he hits it. The lower full toss. This time also he'll cross it. Waves Prasad Bharti 6, number 2 of the over. That's the end of the over. 122 for 2.
हाँ भाई, बैटिंग करने का शौक है, ओपनिंग करेगा मेरी टीम में, या फिर बॉलिंग करने का शौक है, स्पिन करेगा फर्स्ट ओवर का। अरे बोल भाई, बोल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई, बोल ना। आप सपने में नहीं, हकीकत में खेल सकते हो मेरे साथ। अब तक आपने देखा है ECL, जहां पर सिर्फ एंटरटेनर्स खेलते थे क्रिकेट, बट अब आप लोग भी खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट। कोई 100K फॉलोअर्स नहीं चाहिए, बस चाहिए तो क्रिकेट खेलने का जुनून, विदाउट एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। काम है सिंपल, लिंक जा रहा है नीचे, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, उस पर जाकर रजिस्टर करो और मेरे साथ आप खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट ECL प्रो, कमिंग सून।
Mudassir. And Sunny tries to pull him away, but a great effort by Ribhu there. Crashed into the camera. The cameraman isn't happy with jokes being going around there. But a boundary saved. Look at him. He's gone back. He's gone back in. That's a busy man. Tries to swing, but couldn't connect. And Ribhu gave his best run. Good save there. Look at that. Look at the crash. Look at the crash. Cameraman could see it. Zoomed in. He could see something coming. He didn't know what was coming. Another good delivery there. And they want a run. They have gotten it. Good throw, but a run stolen there.
124 right now. A good over by Mudassir. He's finally making a good comeback. Pretty much a better over. Just conceded 7 last time. Tries to hit it big. Sunny is also not able to middle it now. This wave is going towards Mumbai. They are pretty much into this game. If you see last 15 deliveries, there's not much run on the board as compared to the first 5 overs. Completely Mumbai's game. This time tries to hit it and he's trying to take the control now. Sunny is sunning today. Of course, we can't say the sun up from here, but the Sunny with his captain is pretty happy.
Yeah, the sheet is out again. The sheet which has 45 sixes written for the match. I don't think they'll be able to get that, but they'll take some sixes off from there. 5th delivery. Swing down the ground. Another boundary. As long as Sunny is on the crease, you'll get runs. They'll keep on coming.
Important runs, and they are rolling. And rolling in a style. Look at that shot. Just try to hit it. Respecting the line. Goes for a big, wanted to go for a lofted one, but couldn't really get onto it. Just 4 of it.
Sunny, the jersey number of 333. Reminds me of Gale. It's like him. Oh, look at him. Cramped him up from room. They're trying to steal a run there. And they've done it. Oh, brilliant presence of mind there by Sunny and Afzal. Ball hadn't gone far, but they still chose to run and they stole it. They're happy with that.
यूके में एआई किंग बोले जाने वाले हरी सिंह जिस कार से जा रहे थे उसमें एक्सप्लोजन हुआ है।
मैं इस केस का इंचार्ज हूं। Happy birthday, Harry.
Last 2 overs of the game of this innings. Munawar making sure. Look at this last ball. Look at how they stole the run. Look at this. 4-5 fielders in the frame. None of them could get them run out. Oh, that is presence of mind. That's what you need. Look at him. 3 fielders there, and they couldn't run him out. Not a very good effort. A half-hearted effort. And he's blaming the fielder. I'd blame him.
Pretty much, he should have collected it. Mudassir, you are the culprit here. Munawar, all the fans for him, expecting Mumbai to disrupt the opposition. And they have been doing it since last 3 overs. They have got 2 wickets and just conceded, if you see in the matter of fact, 27 runs in 3 overs, and that's nothing in T10 cricket, especially here where we see 6 sixes every day.
In the air. Oh, solid effort by the slip fielder there, Shrey. But the catch was dropped and Sunny got another life here. Look at the bowler, he's not happy, he's not happy. Take a look here.
Ironically, look at that, he wanted to hit it straight, not respecting the line at all. There was a top edge and a pretty good try by Shrey. All marks for efforts. This time hits it high. The full toss, a freebie converted into 6 run. And look at that happiness. Spectator in the stadiums are more like cricketers, holding it with one hand and earning those 10,000 and quickly checking their UPI account.
Oh, what a catch there. 10K transferred. Now they're waiting. They're asking, where should we go? You got the catch. We need the money, man. There goes another delivery, this time high in the air. And a catch. The big wicket of Sunny on 89. Look at Munawar, how happy he is. Look at Ribhu, look at Suyash. They know what this wicket means.
They have dismantled their position completely in the last few overs. Sunny really wanted to hit hard. And now, when at a point when we were seeing they will pass 200, now it's 140. They'll cross probably 160, 170. So Mumbai has earned those 30-35 runs for themselves. Arham very happy. He was being hit for 30 runs in his first, and then creating opportunity on the first one. Couldn't really get, but look at Aves. Aves is asking, please get him. Please get him back to the pavilion. He has done a lot of damage. 89 for Sunny.
Finally, you are here.
घर पर सब लोग हैं, अगर किसी ने कुछ सुन लिया तो?
अरे सब तो हॉल में बैठ के मैच देख रहे हैं, मतलब किसी को कुछ सुनाई नहीं देगा।
विजन 11 पर टीम बनाने के बाद मैच से बढ़कर कुछ नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
He comes in, he hits it for a 6. Another wave sixer by Prasad Bharti for Rachit.
Completely on with the control. Arham trying to pitch him little over, and he took a charge of that. Well, you have a deep mid-wicket, you have a long on, you have a long off. Pretty much he is going to bowl a full length. Here it is, a full toss. Fielder in there. Not going to concede any run. The dot one.
Well, a good over so far for both the teams, I'd say. 12 coming in runs and a wicket with 2 dots, 3 dots, I'd say. Rachit ready for the last delivery. A swing and a miss. Good over. Kolkata 147 for 3 after 9 overs.
तो भाई ईसीएल का सिस्टम तो सेट है, तुम्हारा भी सिस्टम सेट कर देता हूँ। लिंक ओपन करो, वहां पे जाके सिस्टम हैंग होने तक अपने रजिस्टर करो। दोनों भाई मिलके तबाही मचा देंगे इस बारी ईसीएल प्रो में।
A good last over for Mumbai there. Got the wicket, got some dot balls. And now, last over of the innings left. Kolkata need a big score. 147 is not enough. They need to get past 160 here. Fans are waiting. Field is being set. Batsman Afzal, 13 of 3. Got the 2 sixes.
This time first toss down the ground, gonna go for 4. Well, Afzal is hitting it in his style. We have seen the cameo from him last day as well with the ball and bat, and he balances the team pretty fine. We saw last 4 overs for Mumbai side, but now they can really maximize on this, and they started it pretty well. A good start to the over for Kolkata Superstars, and they need to keep on hitting such shots to be in this game. 150 up for them. They need to score at least 170, and that would be something for their bowlers to defend. Suyash, a pretty good bowler. Not a decent start for him in this season, but last season he was the champion for Mumbai. Very wide. He has to come back again. Ribhu, look at that man. When Mumbai will start chasing, all the eyes will be on him.
Definitely. There's Afzal. Oh, what a solid effort in the field there. That's the kind of effort you need to pull the other team back. Look at the team appreciating. That was hit hard. A brilliant save. Saved 5 runs for the team.
3 runs. Probably you're offering 2 runs extra. Seems like you're a big fan of Kolkata.
My math is a little weak, I'd say.
Don't worry, we'll start your coaching. Rachit, he is also a good bowler. Now with the bat, a good bowling, keeping the length pretty fine. This is what we want to witness every delivery. And Mumbai has been doing it so well, consistently, since last 27 deliveries. Well, when I say 27, quickly I made a math.
Happens. Prashant, you said 170. This shot will help. This shot will help them getting there. A good 6. A very high 6, but Afzal gets it.
Pretty good by Afzal so far. Look at that shot. Pitching it little over. He just crashed it. He goes up high. Gonna get 6 runs. And completely fetching this over for himself. 13 so far of this over. Afzal once again ready. 24 of 6. Pretty good. He is grabbing a deal for Kolkata here. I was talking about 170. Oh, that one was smashing hitter. Just gonna give a single run there, but this guy is pretty good at that long on position. Just diving in and stopping every 4 possibly.
Yeah, I think they need 3-4 fielders there. Last ball. Swing and a miss. What a brilliant comeback from Mumbai Disruptors. Disrupted the flow for Kolkata. Restricted them to 161. And heads down. They don't like it. They don't like how they played in the last few overs. Kolkata restricted for 161. Munawar happy with the bowling performance. Must be a proud captain. Brilliant fielding, brilliant bowling. And there's some disappointed faces there. The strategizing has helped them.
161 on the board so far after the loss of 3. 62 is the target. Looking at the batting order, what a great start with Sunny and Faisal. Crazy start, 108 run partnership in the first 5 overs, and then the batting order literally collapsed. Just 52 came off 5 after that.
What a great start, but the bowlers, the Mumbai bowlers, look at them. Look at those economy numbers. Mudassir, 9.5. 9.5 is rare here. Didn't get the wickets, but they pulled them back and made them only go past 160, where they could have gone past 200.
They are in a contention. Let's quickly have a look at that first 5 overs where Sunny was hitting it like a hitman all over the stadium, and a good supporting role by Faisal on the other end, being dropped, but doesn't matter. His partner was continuously hitting it. 89 for him. That really makes the first 5 overs as Kolkata's game. And then later, Mumbai started coming in after taking that very important wicket. Here it is, the Faisal's wicket. And they kept on taking wickets. Just conceded 52 of the last 5. And the important reason, at every interval, they were taking wickets, keeping the batters out of the game. Some good fielding efforts really saved them. But Sunny was trying to go ahead. He just missed his century by 11 runs. At the end, good cameo by Faisal towards the end, scoring those important 6s. And that's what they scored, 161 on the board. Let's go down to Shefali.
कोलकाता सुपरस्टार्स के एक बहुत ही छाए हुए बैट्समैन हैं अभी हमारे साथ, सनी कालरा, जो हर मैच में कंसिस्टेंटली परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. आज 89 रन्स मारे हैं उन्होंने. और प्लीज़ बताएं ज़रा व्यूअर्स को कि आपने अपनी इनिंग्स कैसे प्लान किया आज.
सबसे पहले तो मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि मैंने किसी को वादा किया था कि आज मैं सेंचुरी मारूंगा.
अच्छा.
और आज मेरी सेंचुरी रह गई है. कोई बात नहीं, नेक्स्ट मैच
कोई बात नहीं, दुख है इस बात का नहीं, बट खुशी इस बात की ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए. 89 रन्स इज द गुड स्कोर. आपने अपना योगदान पूरा दिया और कमिटमेंट आपने अपनी पूरी निभाई. कल का मैच हारी थी कोलकाता, और बैक टू बैक मैचेस हो रहे हैं. सनी, कैसे प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं और टीम का एटमॉस्फेयर क्या है?
टीम का एटमॉस्फेयर तो बहुत अच्छा है मैम, और हमारे कैप्टन हमेशा हमें अप्रिशिएट करते हैं कि भैया अपना बेस्ट खेलो, रोज़ मतलब प्रैक्टिस करो. हम लोग रोज़ प्रैक्टिस करते हैं मैच खेलने के बाद भी, और टीम अच्छा कर रही है, बहुत अच्छा एफर्ट कर रही है. और डेफिनेटली हम फाइनल्स में आएंगे.
डेफिनेटली फाइनल्स में आएंगे. वाह, कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छा है आपका. 160 रन्स ऑन द बोर्ड राइट नाउ. ये आपको लग रहा है कि ये स्कोर इनफ है इसको डिफेंड करने के लिए?
हमारे बेसिकली बॉलर्स बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, और 160 हम लोग नहीं बनाने देंगे.
नहीं बनाने देंगे सामने वाली टीम को. ऑलराइट, विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट. चलते हैं कमेंटेटर्स के पास, जानते हैं उनकी राय क्या है इस बारे में.
Sunny Kalra just said nahi banane denge. That means they will restrict the opposition. 162? Well, it isn't going to be easy. But we'll be back with the run chase really soon here at the Hana ECL.
जब हाना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान, तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे. आप भी खेलो हाना ऐप पर.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है. जिम्मेदारी से खेलें.
हाँ भाई, तुम मेरे आगे बोल भी सकते हो और खेल भी सकते हो. ये सुन के सिस्टम तो नहीं हैंग हो गया तुम्हारा? हाँ जी, तो सारे जने भाई कान खोल के मेरी बात सुन लो. चाहे छोरा हरियाणा का हो, चाहे दिल्ली का लड़का हो, चाहे मुंबई का भाई हो, सबको मिलेगा मौका अपना जलवा दिखाने का. ना 100 के फॉलोअर्स की जरूरत, ना कोई एज लिमिट, ना कोई फालतू फंड की दिक्कत. क्रिकेट का जुनून जिसकी है जरूरत. तो भाई ECL का सिस्टम तो सेट है, तुम्हारा भी सिस्टम सेट कर देता हूँ. लिंक ओपन करो, वहां पे जाके सिस्टम हैंग होने तक अपने रजिस्टर करो. दोनों भाई मिलके तबाही मचा देंगे इस बारी ECL प्रो में. लगा दो भाई पूरा दम, तोड़ दो सिस्टम.
लेग डे अच्छा है, हारने के बाद ग्राउंड से भागने के लिए इजी रहेगा।
अच्छा भाई, अपनी यूनिफॉर्म के साथ ना मास्क भी ऐड कर लेना, क्योंकि हारने के बाद मुंह छुपाने में काम आएगा।
इनके ओपिनियन सुनने से आपका कोई फायदा नहीं। आप अपने ओपिनियन खाना ऐप पर ट्रेड करिए, जो है 100% कमीशन फ्री।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
हाँ भाई, बैटिंग करने का शौक है, ओपनिंग करेगा मेरी टीम में, या फिर बॉलिंग करने का शौक है, स्पिन करेगा फर्स्ट ओवर का। अरे बोल भाई, अरे बोल भाई, बोल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई, बोल ना। आप सपने में नहीं, हकीकत में खेल सकते हो मेरे साथ। अब तक आपने देखा है ECL, जहां पर सिर्फ एंटरटेनर्स खेलते थे क्रिकेट, बट अब आप लोग भी खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट। कोई 100K फॉलोअर्स नहीं चाहिए, बस चाहिए तो क्रिकेट खेलने का जुनून, विदाउट एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। काम है सिंपल, लिंक जा रहा है नीचे, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, उस पर जाकर रजिस्टर करो और मेरे साथ आप खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट ECL प्रो, कमिंग सून।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया।
So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
The Pickle Factory.
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
Sorry.
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, ये छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं हुई है ऐसे भी।
The Pickle Factory.
162 रन्स बनाने हैं मुंबई डिस्ट्रप्टर्स को अभी, और मुंबई डिस्ट्रप्टर्स के कैप्टन मुनव्वर फरूकी मेरे साथ हैं। मुनव्वर, पहले तो ये बताओ, बहुत ज़्यादा स्टाइल मार रहे हैं अब आजकल, हम देख रहे हैं फुल चश्मा वश्मा, एंटरटेनर्स क्रिकेट लीग है। तो देखो, जैसे ही मैंने ये बोला वहाँ शुरू हो गए फैंस आपके।
चश्मा रोज ही पहनता हूँ, लेकिन आज मैंने पहना, अच्छा लग रहा था, बोला ठीक है। आज वो कैप पहनता हूँ ना, तो वो चश्मा कैप दोनों साथ में बहुत हो जाता है, तो आई थिंक आज कैप नहीं पहना, तो मेरा चश्मा।
चलिए मैच के बारे में, 162 रन्स, काफ़ी स्टार्टिंग में रन पड़ गए थे, सनी ने रन मारे, लेकिन उसके बाद अच्छा कमबैक किया टीम ने और काफ़ी अच्छी गेंदबाजी हमें दिखाई दी। लग रहा है कि ये हो जाएगा आसानी से चेज़ आज, क्योंकि जीतना ज़रूरी है आज का मैच।
जो टोटल है वो, मतलब मैं ये नहीं बोलूँगा कि बहुत इजी टोटल है और बहुत मुश्किल भी नहीं है, बट इट्स लाइक बहुत अच्छा टोटल है, मतलब डिफेंड भी हो सकता है, चेज भी हो सकता है, ऐसा टोटल है। बट मैं बोलूँगा बॉलर्स ने बहुत अच्छा कमबैक किया। हमारा पहले 3-4 और 3.5 ओवर शायद मैच जा रहा था, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा कमबैक किया हमने, 40-50 रन उनको शायद नीचे रोक लिया है, और आई थिंक यही चाहिए था हमें। हम बहुत कंफर्टेबल थे ये स्कोर के लिए, और वही स्कोर हमें मिला है, और बैट्समैन फुल रेडी है।
कौन से अपने बल्लेबाजों पर आपको सबसे ज़्यादा उम्मीदें टिकी हुई हैं?
आदित्य, रिबू, मुद्दी भाई है, हमारे में यासिर है जो आज बैटिंग करेगा, आशीष है, और बढ़िया है, लाइनअप अच्छा है।
लाइनअप अच्छा है, चलिए ठीक है, आप जाइए वहाँ पर, तैयार हो जाइए। थैंक यू सो मच, बात
करने
के लिए, ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट। क्या कह रहे हैं आप?
तैयार
हैं, ऑलराइट, चलिए ठीक है, हम भी तैयार हैं आप सभी तक सेकेंड इनिंग्स पहुँचाने के लिए। देखिए,
The captain still spirited, Brad Hogg with me in the comm box. 162, a little bit under par, don't you think?
Definitely, especially when Kolkata were no wicket for 108 after 6 overs. So disappointing Kolkata, only getting 161 on the board. And Mudasa, he stepped up today with no wickets, but only going out 9.5 and over. 9.5 and over in this sort of game is sensational. But they really bowled well in that back half. Even Unch bowled a great over. Just to turn it around, Mumbai would be very happy with that, confident now that the momentum's in their favour.
And now it's the time for the batters to respond. The umpires walk out to the centre. I think it will be Aditya Bhadoria and Ribu Mehra who will open the batting. Ribu Mehra had scored 80 odd in the last game, and then of course we had seen Aditya getting a 50 in the previous game. So two batters who have struck some form in this tournament. Here they come. By the way, Brad, Ribu is actually a Delhi boy. I see.
Well, why wouldn't you? Sun on show. And hopefully the son produces for the family. I remember grandparents playing grade cricket. I used to open the batting. They rocked up, put the rug on the hill, sat down, turned around, and I was halfway back to the pavilion. They didn't see a ball.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, I know of many players who would generally ask their families not to come because they'd feel nervous, or they would tell them, you come and watch, but don't tell us you're in the crowd.
Well, my granddad, one of my granddads, rocked up to the game every time out the whacker that I played. I did not know until he died.
Wow, and that would have definitely touched you, thereafter, and that's a memory that you'll always cherish. There's the impact player Aditya Bhadoria being brought in, and he will surely be wanting to make an impact. 3 matches, 86 runs. Famously, as I remember in Mumbai, Sachin Tendulkar never allowed his family to come and watch. His parents, the only match his mother watched is his last test match, where he specifically invited her to watch the game.
Well, at least she got to see him live. That's the main thing. And Ratchet is in the attack. Really enjoyed what he did the other day, but his mum would have been watching every night on TV, Sachin's mum.
Starts off with a wide Ratchet, the left arm angle. Can produce the goods as well. He's done well in this tournament in patches. Munawar Faruqui, the captain of the Mumbai Disruptors. Here's a chance for them to record their first victory of this tournament. Swing and a miss.
I think Rashid is the bowler of the tournament so far. Tall left-armer, going over the wicket, going across the right-hander. And with that extra bounce, it's been quite difficult to hit him off a good length.
In the air, over the offside, and will beat the fielder. Oh, I hope he's all right. He's crashed into the advertising hoardings. It's 4, but his shin has directly crashed into the hoarding, and rightly so. The physios go out to help him. That's Nikhil Badeja, Miracle Jerry. He just couldn't control himself. He was going for the catch, and that momentum just took him into the boards. That's painful.
While Nikhil is getting ready and getting up and hopefully get back into the game, just with the angle of Ratchet, I just don't understand why they don't have a deep point for that particular shot. And the doctors are running off now. That means that Nikhil might just have a little bruise on the shin rather than any major damage, which is nice to see.
Absolutely. Now Ratchet gets ready for the third ball of this over. And right about now, as if on cue, they've got the deep point, Brad. I think they've got the English commentary arm in the dressing room. Outside edge. Brad, just tell us about something. You know the balls that go square, behind square, when a batter edges one through the offside or cuts at it or even sweeps and it just turns a little bit. How difficult is that for a fielder to judge?
Nishad, to be honest with you, fielding there, you practice day in, day out. it just becomes second nature. It's like anything.
This time he's gotten it high, and that's hit the lights, and which is why it'll be the first wave sixer by Prasar Bharati in this second innings today.
Yeah, just going back to that, with the question that you asked me, fielding out point, it's just like anything. You practice it, you practice it, you practice it, and it just becomes second nature. If you become a lawyer and you specify in one part of law, whether it's commercial, family law or whatever, you get to know the system, you get to know the ins and out of it, and it becomes second nature, so you don't have to worry about it. And that's what it's like fielding out point. The ball does sometimes move on an angle, but again, you probably don't realise it. It's just second nature, and I really can't remember it being difficult.
And at the moment, Ribu Mehra is making easy work. Has just hit that over long on for another wave 6. This is the best shot of the over so far. Good balance and whacked it with ease.
Yeah, great shot there, and it's pretty difficult to hit off a length of ratchet, but he's done it well, Ribu. But the one thing is, the difficulty out point sometimes is the background. That's where the difficulty is. Because if you can't get a good side of the ball, that's where it becomes a little bit more difficult, and that's why you've got to practice in that area when you get to a new venue.
He's not connected, but he's going to get 6. That's gone all the way. Another wave 6 to end the over, 23 without loss.
Across Ribu, and they did have a deep point, but they pulled the deep point back in, and if he was there, he would have been able to catch that on the fence.
That's because they turned off the English commentary and they stopped listening to you.
Bit like Ricky Ponting one day. We're playing Sri Lanka. Game plan was, when Joe Wardner comes to the crease, Hoggy, you're going to be on. Joe Wardner was 50. This is the 2007 World Cup. Ricky brings me on. I said, what are you bringing me on for now, mate? He goes, well, you know, Joe Wardner, you're the best matchup. I said, he's 50 already. Nikhil comes to the attack. Didier gets off the mark with a fabulous 4 straight off the bat. And the reasoning for that was that it was just in the round robin fixtures, and we already had an idea that we were going to play them in the semis. I said, well, is it worth bowling me now? Because he's settled. He doesn't read me. So I only got 1 over at him that particular game, which was good, because you don't want to give that opportunity of letting someone size you up when they're having the struggles against you, especially in a big tournament like the World Cup. So yeah, you got to make sure you get the matchups right at the right time. But the other thing with that story is we got early wickets quickly, so it was pretty hard to bring me on in the first 10 overs.
In the air, and Bhadoria has gone second ball. The impact player, lasting only 2 balls. Nikhil Badeja may have injured himself in the last over, but he's now turned up and picked up the first important breakthrough.
Well, that's very important. Mumbai on the charge. Didier, the impact player. You don't want the impact player making any impact, and he hasn't. 4 off 2.
Ahram Abbasi starts off with a wave super 6, pulls it in style. What a start. Well, he gets the glasses out when he's out batting, doesn't wear them when he's bowling.
No, well, it might be the reading glasses because that ball was right on his nostrils and he liked it right there as well. He read it well. And Nickel, 4, wicket, 6. It's a mixed bag.
He tries to pull. I think that's hit his cap. Yeah, that's hit his cap as he tried to pull. Well, he's wearing the glasses there. I'll tell you what, there was this one old... we'll have a look at that again.
I thought that got him on the chin. Oh, it did. He might need the makeup artist when he has to go out and act again. Cover that bruise.
It's well defended. That was what was fascinating. You were earlier talking about Ricky Ponting getting you up against Jayawardene. If I'm not wrong, the game was at St. George's in Grenada. And Sri Lanka actually didn't play Malinga and Murli in that game because they wanted to hide them as well. Comedy of errors. Yesterday, it was Adnan and Rahul who had collided and the catch had gone down. And today it's the same. What's happening? 34 for 1 after 2.
Who was the other fielder?
Adnan. So yesterday, he had tried to hug the ball.
Yeah,
he thought he caught it and it had slipped out. And the keeper crashed into him again.
Bloody hopeless that. 7.
Capital H.
Well, Rahul, the keeper, if you want to jump over another fielder in shuck and take the catch, well, you better take it. You can't afford to do that. Sheikh had the better position. Rahul wanted the glory. When you want the glory, you've got to make sure you take it. Otherwise, you lose your castle.
Ratchet's going to bowl out now. The second over went for 23 in the first. So just...
Well, Ratchet needs to put another spanner in the works here. Get another wicket of Mumbai, and all of a sudden Kolkata well on top.
Oh, wild swing and a miss. 34 for 1, 2.1 overs. You know, that dropped catch was a comedy of errors. But we were talking about actually the opposite, the excellence in fielding. And back in the day, we used to see fielders from specific teams having specific positions. But with Australia, we found you guys standing everywhere and doing an equally good job.
We trained so hard in the field. It was unbelievable how hard we trained.
And he's hit that hard this time. For another wave 6. Ribu Mehra, fresh off a good half century yesterday, carrying the hopes of his team.
When you hit them like that, it doesn't mean that, doesn't matter how hard you field, you just don't get the opportunity to field it. That's like bowling to Sawag when he was out in the middle in full fight. No fielder was getting a touch of the ball. But yeah, we trained really hard with the Australian team, and the amount of hours we put in the field was unbelievable.
Flat, straight to the man. What a catch! What a catch! Manish on the boundary. He had to keep an eye on the ball and his foot, looking at the line behind him, and he's managed to hold himself inside the field of play.
Well, Ratchet, he's put the spanner in the works. He's got the big wicket of Ribu, and Ribu standing there. He's hoping that Manish has put a foot on the rope. And that is a beautiful catch, well inside the rope. Ribu, what are you thinking? Turn around on your bike, go and sit down and wait for another night. Ribu out for 28. Mumbai are 40 for 2 in their run chase.
हाँ भाई, तुम मेरे आगे बोल भी सकते हो और खेल भी सकते हो। ये सुन के सिस्टम तो नहीं हैंग हो गया तुम्हारा? हाँ जी, तो सारे जने भाई कान खोल के मेरी बात सुन लो। चाहे छोरा हरियाणा का हो, चाहे दिल्ली का लड़का हो, चाहे मुंबई का भाई हो, सबको मिलेगा मौका अपना जलवा दिखाने का। ना 100K फॉलोअर्स की जरूरत, ना कोई एज लिमिट, ना कोई फालतू फंड की दिक्कत, क्रिकेट का जुनून जिसकी है जरूरत। तो भाई ECL का सिस्टम तो सेट है, तुम्हारा भी सिस्टम सेट कर देता हूँ। लिंक ओपन करो, वहां पे जाके सिस्टम हैंग होने तक अपना रजिस्टर करो। दोनों भाई मिलके तबाही मचा देंगे इस बारी ECL प्रो में। लगा दो भाई पूरा दम, तोड़ दो सिस्टम।
Mudassir is out there at the park. Guess who gave him throwdowns today? Your co-commentator.
I wasn't out in the middle. Was it Prasad?
It was me.
Oh, right. Well, if you've got him in form, they definitely need it tonight. But that was a great catch by Manish on the boundary. Fielding like that really does wonders for your team in this tournament. Ribu thinking what could have been if I just hit it a little higher.
Oh, wonderfully defended. I was actually quite surprised that even I bowled after a fair bit, but I was able to get it really straight and even managed to bowl a Yorker on one occasion.
Well, that's good. If you can execute a Yorker in this competition, it's awesome, because no one here really plays the ramp shot to the short boundary behind them.
That's an edge. Oh, sorry, that's a wide. I thought I heard a sound. It was a faint sound.
Yeah, I thought I heard a sound there too, but it was well away from the bottom edge. Kolkata very happy at the moment with 2 wickets in this run chase. And no, just another wicket here, and all of a sudden, a team who hasn't won a game yet start to feel more butterflies in that lower order.
Dot ball to finish. 41 for 2, a good over by Rachit.
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई, तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो।
भाई ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया।
So guys, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 and make your team now.
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है। जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
well, we've got some really interestingly dressed people around. We've got that old gentleman again who had worn the flashy shirt, a Hawaii shirt. But definitely in Delhi, we aren't in Hawaii. Have you ever been to Hawaii?
Never been to Hawaii, but would love to go there for the surf as Afsul comes into the attack. 5 wickets so far in this tournament. 1 3-wicket haul. That was a brilliant performance the other night. And he's wearing number 17. I really like number 17. It was one of my favourite numbers growing up. My dad playing Aussie rules football wore 17. A.B. de Villiers wore 17. Jason Gillespie wore 17 for a while at the start of his career in Australia.
And I think after that, he always wanted to wear 201, but he never played for Australia again.
He's not the only one that got dropped after a double 100. Brad Hodge did too.
Yes, Brad Hodge getting that wonderful double at Perth, then was dropped. And even Jeff Boycott, he got 246 against India in a test match, but he batted so slowly, he didn't play the next game.
Yeah, well, Hodge getting his double 100 in Perth. I'll come back to that.
Tries to shape himself for a pull, getting underneath it, but gets a top edge over the keeper. And that's 4. Yeah, let me know about that story.
Yeah, a little bit of luck there. Little bit of luck there for Aham. But Brad Hodge with that double 100. The problem was that it's in Perth. Everyone from the eastern states doesn't worry about what's happening in Perth, even the selectors. So no one actually noticed it. So poor Brad Hodge, they didn't realise that he made a double 100 as Aham goes big. And again, the Kolkata the Kolkata Superstars fielders have a little bit of a misunderstanding. I hope they don't have this misunderstanding when they're actually looking at the stock market and trying to make the big moves.
I hope not. I get my tips from some of them, and the market isn't doing so well these days. But that's down the leg side, that's wide. We'll have a look at that again. That's what you talk about when we say partnerships in fielding, that understanding. Yeah. But this time, cut away for 4, and Mudassir is off the mark. And the 50's up.
Well, Mudassir, that is a very, very comprehensive cut shot. That's a shot of a cricketer. That's a shot of someone who's played reasonable level cricket, and he has played reasonable level cricket in juniors. Beautiful shot. This game's not over.
That's a wide. With that, also with Brad Hodge getting that double 100 and then played only a few test matches, didn't have a very long test career. In fact, he also got hundreds in the 2007 World Cup and was dropped because Andrew Simons came back.
Yeah, well, Andrew Simons was a very important player in our team. Probably my favourite teammate of all time. He was sensational, just put team first, had a lot of fun, and when the job needed to be done, he meant business.
Pulled away, but straight to the fielder, and Mudassir is not happy with himself. He said, "Nahi yaar," which means, oh God, could have done better. But absolutely, I always used to wonder if Andrew Simons was born maybe 10 years later for T20 cricket, absolute superstar, and even in the first IPL auction, the most expensive foreign player. And that's cut away, and that's fielded well. Has he? No. That's gone for 4. That's the end of the over, 56 for 2.
हाँ भाई, बैटिंग करने का शौक है, ओपनिंग करेगा मेरी टीम में, या फिर बॉलिंग करने का शौक है, स्पिन करेगा फर्स्ट ओवर का। अरे बोल भाई, बोल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई, बोल ना। आप सपने में नहीं, हकीकत में खेल सकते हो मेरे साथ। अब तक आपने देखा है ECL, जहां पर सिर्फ एंटरटेनर्स खेलते थे क्रिकेट, बट अब आप लोग भी खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट। कोई 100K फॉलोअर्स नहीं चाहिए, बस चाहिए तो क्रिकेट खेलने का जुनून, विदाउट एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। काम है सिंपल, लिंक जा रहा है नीचे, जल्दी जल्दी।
लास्ट बॉल, the fielder had done well, but not well enough.
It's pretty tough with the tennis ball when there's a little bit of spin on there too, and it's got that momentum going one way. Very difficult to stop, but very good job by Jerry out the deep there, putting his body on the line. Just he better watch putting the body on the line a little too much, because you don't want to get injured here. You want to make sure that you're partaking in the tournament all the way to the end. And now Rahul's taken the gloves off. He's come into the attack. He's bowled reasonably well so far in this tournament. Will he deliver again?
Oh, that's hit in style for a wave super 6. I really love this thing about Arham, the way he bats. The balance is good and the head is absolutely still. Look at that, the way he's hit that.
Very good shot by Arham against Rahul. Oh, securities put it down.
That's another good shot. In position, in the slot, put away for a wave 6. Rahul, who's generally done very well in this tournament, hasn't started off well. The pressure is on him. Brad, so far the lowest score defended in the ECL was 149 by Bangalore the other day against Lucknow.
At this stage, I think 161's a little too light, the way that Arham's batting. And then Mudasar, he's taken a little bit more time this game. I think he's about to fire as well. Kolkata have to find ways to get a wicket here. It's not looking too good for them now.
Outside edge has to be taken, and that's the first wicket for Rahul, and it's a big one. 68 for 3. Just when you think Mumbai Disruptors are getting back on track, disruption is the word that comes to mind again.
Well, Arham looking to go big again. Rahul coming over the wicket rather than around the wicket has disrupted Arham's batting arc, the way that he wants to hit the ball. Had to chase it. 23 off 10, not a bad innings, and Mumbai 68 for 3.
सगरो गांव करियठी कह के घोरावे।
सब लोग कहेला कि तोर बहन कितना करिया बिया। काली माई घोरावेला लोग।
काली माई के पूजा होला, उहे नवरात्र चल रहल बा।
Shot that we know of, the leg spinner, and he started off by hitting it over the top, and that's just gone over for a wave 6. This time Manish is not able to parry that back into play.
Big risk from Yasar first ball, just got enough of it. Just the way that he's standing there, I'd sort of be trying to attack that right leg rather than try and get it outside the left leg, because it's only going one way. Trying to hit across the body is a lot harder than swinging from outside your body.
Bouncer responds very well, and that's 74 for 3 after 5.
Good ball. Oh, in the earring. Well, that's a bit of piercing going on there.
तो भाई ECL का सिस्टम तो सेट है, तुम्हारा भी सिस्टम सेट कर देता हूँ। लिंक ओपन करो, वहां पे जाके सिस्टम हैंग होने तक अपना रजिस्टर करो। दोनों भाई मिलके तबाही मचा देंगे इस बारी ECL प्रो में।
The last ball of the previous over, Yasir just trying to pull it across, but then just gets it on the head, on the earring. The umpire walked up to Yasser and asked him, "Lagi to nahi?" Like, I hope you aren't hurt. Yasser's just brushed it aside and he'll continue. That's 74 for 3 after 5. We've got Miracle Jerry continuing. Or Nikhil Badeja. A quick run and yeah, he's made it. He's made it. This match is at a very interesting stage. Here's the replay. Yeah, he had made it, I guess. But he hadn't grounded his bat as well. It's really basic. Something that they really must focus on, batters. When you're running, just ground your bat. Otherwise, you can be really found short on a few occasions and it's embarrassing. Don't want to give your wicket away cheaply. But here with me in the commentary box, it's my pleasure to welcome Pahul. Pahul, great to have you here.
Thank you. I've just been switching commentaries. And here we are. Ball in the air. And an easy catch for the keeper this time. Rahul takes a good catch. Gets them the wicket. Nikhil. Mumbai. Problems arising for the team. Wickets are falling like dominoes.
Easy catch there for Rahul. And Mumbai Disruptors, well, another wicket and the campaign just continues to get tougher. 75 for 4. Yasser gone for 6.
Finally, you are here.
घर पर सब लोग हैं. अगर किसी ने कुछ सुन लिया तो?
अरे सब तो हॉल में बैठ के मैच देख रहे हैं. मतलब किसी को कुछ सुनाई नहीं देगा.
By Suyash. Hasn't had a good season so far, but he played brilliantly last season. Needs a big innings. And this time goes for a simple shot and a misfield there. That'll get them the single. They won't mind that. Oh, they didn't even take the single. It was a dot ball.
This was the wicket. Yasser had started off with the 6 in the previous over, tried to pull it. I think it just climbed on him, which is why he wasn't able to quite time it over mid-wicket. Straight to the man. Direct hit. But they aren't going to get a run. Only 4 overs remaining after this. And this has been a fantastic over by Miracle Jerry so far. Just one run and a wicket. 2 for 12 in 10 balls. This spell is gold dust for Kolkata Superstars.
Add another one to that.
Suyash gets off the mark. Oh my word, I hope he's all right. He was telling me yesterday that he had pulled his muscle a little bit before play yesterday. But then he was able to work on it with the physio, get into better condition. And this time as he pushed for that single, I think he's felt that muscle again. It's almost as if this Mumbai Disruptors campaign, whatever has to go wrong is going wrong for them.
That's not a good sign, but this is a good sign. Mudassir gets a 6, a much needed 6 for the over. Mumbai 82 for 4 after 6 overs.
काम है सिंपल. लिंक जा रहा है नीचे. जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, उस पर जाकर रजिस्टर करो. 900K फॉलोअर, सिर्फ क्रिकेट खेलने के लिए जुनून. और मेरे साथ आप खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट ECL Pro coming soon.
82 for 4 after 6. The target is 162. In 4 overs, they need 80 runs. And they'll need a number of wave super sixes like these. And Mudassir is the man who's got to take them across the finish line. A target of 162 is actually a little under par, but Mumbai so far seem to be making a bit of a heavy weather of that.
Yeah, 80 in 24. If my maths is correct, I think they need more than 10 sixes. And a good delivery there. That'll just give them a dot. But that'll put the pressure on Mumbai yet again. Suyash, 1 run in 4 deliveries. He could pull up.
Flicked away, and that's gone for a 4. Suyash is more conventional compared to some of the other batters that we see in this tournament. He plays a lot of leather ball cricket, and I think the better thing for him here will be to back himself and play those shots. Even the conventional shots like these will get him those 4s and 6s.
That's a confusing decision there. Umpire has given a dot. Batsman wanted a wide. Not given.
It's just inside the tram line, and that's the right line for Afzal. Again, a good line. Just over, and what a catch! What a catch! Suyash tried to get it over cover, but the fielder with one hand outstretched has pulled off quite the stunner. And Suyash heads back as the Mumbai Disruptors slump yet again.
Look at him. Look at the bowler. He knows. He knows the weight of that wicket. The intensity is there. Suyash gone for 5.
हाँ भाई, तुम मेरे आगे बोल भी सकते हो और खेल भी सकते हो। ये सुन के सिस्टम तो नहीं हैंग हो गया तुम्हारा? हाँ जी, तो सारे जने भाई कान खोल के मेरी बात सुन लो। चाहे छोरा हरियाणा का हो, चाहे दिल्ली का लड़का हो, चाहे मुंबई का भाई हो, सबको मिलेगा मौका अपना जलवा दिखाने का।
New batsman in, the captain, Munawar. And he goes for the big hit. Ball in the air. An easy catch. Yet another duck for Munawar. He walks in. He has to run back. Look at the team. They're enjoying. Kolkata knows.
He's come, he's gone, he hasn't conquered. Well, it's the second first bowler for Munawar in the ECL 2025. Easy catch this time. And look at that. They've all escorted him off the park. And this is the kind of camaraderie and fun spirit that we want to see in the Hana ECL. Munawar's gone first ball, 86 for 6.
Hasn't gotten the runs. Need to get 76 in 19 deliveries from here on, and a slower delivery. Couldn't get anything there. Afzal, great over for him. Got the wicket.
लेग डे अच्छा है, हारने के बाद ग्राउंड से भागने के लिए इजी रहेगा।
अच्छा भाई, अपनी यूनिफॉर्म के साथ ना मास्क भी ऐड कर लेना, क्योंकि हारने के बाद मुंह छुपाने में काम आएगा।
इनके ओपिनियन सुनने से आपका कोई फायदा नहीं। आप अपने ओपिनियन खाना ऐप पर ट्रेड करिए, जो है 100% कमीशन फ्री।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Mumbai Disruptors 86 for 6 and the target is 162. Moving forward, it's Mudassir who's really got to lift his team out of this situation. Pahul, I think at the moment the Kolkata Superstars definitely the favorites, but if Mudassir can produce some magic that like he did last year in the ECL 2024, then we are in for a stunning game.
For sure, he's got the jersey number. The jersey numbers that's famous for finishing games. He needs to finish it for Mumbai here. This is the wicket of Suyash. What a brilliant catch. Absolute stunner. Look at the celebration. Means a lot because it was Suyash. Bowler knew. Bit of banter there. Now Rahul is back into the attack. Mudassir on strike. 76 needed in the last 3 overs. That's a required run rate of 25. This over might decide the game. And that's pulled away. 6. First 6 for Mudassir in this over.
A wave super 6 by Prasar Bharti, pulled away, it was short. Mudassir waited, and that's the good thing about him. He waits to read the line and length of the ball, and then he plays a shot. Mudassir is the key player. 92 for 6, and this is the second ball. Smacked away again. This time, it goes even further. Another wave super 6 by Prasar Bharti, as Mumbai Disruptors inch closer to the 100-run mark.
As I said, this was the deciding over, and Mumbai are in the game. 2 back-to-back sixes. That'll help them. The equation goes down to 64, needed of 16, and that's a dot.
Much needed for Rahul. Even in the previous over, he started off with 3 sixes, but then bowled 3 dots. That's another one. That's the good thing about Rahul, that whenever he gets hit, he somehow tends to bounce back. But the captain must just go and tell him, don't get hit, just start bowling like that from the beginning of the over.
That was a brilliant Yorker. Right on his toes. Last ball, this time goes out and goes for a 6. Good shot, preempted the ball and got a 6. Mudassir back with a 6.
Another wave super 6, and that's been lofted in style by Mudassir. Just turning back the clock, taking us back to September 2024 when we saw what he was capable of. Turning it on again, and he this time just digs it out. The last ball of the over, gets a single, retained strike, much needed for the Mumbai Disruptors. 105 for 6.
हाँ भाई, बैटिंग करने का शौक है, ओपनिंग करेगा मेरी टीम में, या फिर बॉलिंग करने का शौक है, स्पिन करेगा फर्स्ट ओवर का। अरे बोल भाई, बोल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई? बोल ना। अब सपने में नहीं, हकीकत में।
Pushkar Raj Thakur. Oh, I love that chain. In fact, I love the glasses as well. There's a picture of both of us from the auction, and Pushkar walked up to me during the auction. He said, let's have a picture. And he was wearing these chains and those glasses, and me being the simple man, just my coat and my auction paddle.
Yeah, that's a lot of bling. He dresses up the bling 2 people, so you didn't need that. Covered up for you.
Exactly, but now Faisal comes on to bowl. A lean bowler, but he can be deceptive with his pace. And he smacked it for a first 6 of this over. Another wave super 6. earlier today, Mudassir was bowling to Faisal, and remember, both of them are from Kashmir, so it's a Kashmir versus Kashmir contest.
That is a smacking contest. 3 back-to-back sixes for Mudassir here. He has changed the game in Mumbai's favor now. In his 40s, will get his 50. That's not important here. What's important is they need to get closer to the total. And this will get them another 6 runs. Great, great, great connection made.
Absolutely, absolutely. Outside the off stump, and he has really smacked that. Look at the wrist work. The bat swivels in his hand. A wave super 6. Mumbai Disruptors, they know that this man is key. He is key to their fortunes. Another 45 runs to get in 10 balls. Yes, it's a mountain to climb. But this has happened before at the Hana ECL. Remember last night's game. Anything is possible.
Yep, he had a super over. And this game is turning on in the air, and the much needed wicket. Faisal strikes, the Kashmir battle is over. Mudassir has to walk off. Gone for 46, a brilliant innings there. He's waiting to check the no ball maybe. He doesn't want to walk off.
They are checking the front foot, but if Mudassir has to go back, I believe the hopes of the Mumbai Disruptors will head back to the pavilion with him. Here's the front foot. I think he's fine. He may have just landed inside. He's landed inside, I guess. That's my call. That's my call for now. He's landed inside and the foot has then slid forward. Yes, the umpire confirms. Mudassir has to go back, and it's 117 for 7.
Yep, a much needed wicket, and the biggest wicket for Kolkata here. Look at what it means. The catch, the celebration. They know it.
Keanu Reeves.
कौन?
क्या? Best action star of all time? Matrix 1, 2, 3, John Wick 1, 2, 3.
एक्शन तो अपनी भाई की मूवी में होता है ना.
इसलिए मैं लड़कियों के चक्कर में पड़ता ही नहीं. ये सब बेकार हो. हाय माइका.
Wide delivery. New batsman has walked in, Ashish for Mumbai. Here's the big wicket. Wanted to clear the boundary on the offside. But the fielder there made sure he doesn't. A good delivery again. Faisal, after those 2 sixes, he has changed the game completely.
At the moment, with 45 runs to get, it's only mathematically possible. They've got another 8 balls. They'll have to hit a 6 almost every ball. And I think that should be it. That should be it. Provided there's no ball. I think that's it.
Yeah, we can see what it means to Mudassir. He's played a great knock, but he knows he couldn't get the team through. And that's in the air. Nicked it. An edge and another wicket. It's a no ball. Oh, there's a twist. Now they got another delivery, but the equation's still not in their favor.
Yeah, they'll just get that extra delivery. Still 100. In fact, they're still 43 runs away. That's a wide. And the free hit continues. Another 42 needed.
42 needed of 7 deliveries. 6 every delivery from here on could get them the much needed win, but seems a little far-fetched. Yep, that proves it. Dot to end the over. Mumbai in all sorts of trouble. 120 for 7.
जब हाँ ना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाँ ना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
Last over, 6-6 wicket wide, and then the game slipping away from Mumbai. Now the final over, 42 needed of it, with 6 legal deliveries.
Shadab Khan running into bowl, has got the long hair. Reminds me a little bit of Afghanistan's Shapur Zadran, the left arm quick. He used to bowl in with a similar aura and that long hair.
That'll be a dot for Shadab. The hair is good, the bowling is good. And now Mumbai heading towards their 4th straight loss in ECL. Yet another dot. Ansh trying to swing it, misses it. Oh, it's given as a wide. That still won't help them. Munawar knows the goggles are off. He knows the game is lost. This time connects it, gets a 6 here, Ansh. But he knows it means nothing. But that was a good shot. Entertainment is still on. This is Entertainers Cricket League. They are entertaining. Even if the match is lost, they want to entertain. This time tries to pull it straight down the ground. Another 6. A little too late with those shots. Munawar must be disappointed. Give a long pep talk. This is the 6.
Slow ball, hits it straight towards long off, is a misfield, isn't going to cost them. 137 for 7, 9.4 overs. It's just academic now. They'll just reduce the margin, and Mumbai Disruptors heading towards a 4th straight loss. Even after this, they've got 3 more games remaining. A lot of other things will have to fall in place if they have to make it through. That's gone over the top for a 6. Another wave super 6 by Prasar Bharati. 143 for 7. And the last ball will be coming up.
I'd say the Kolkata letting their run rate fall down. Points table run rate is going down for them. They've already lost a match, but this one they'll win. And another one to end the innings for Mumbai. Disappointment, but still they'll take it. Look at Munawar. Mumbai lost the match. Ansh give the final entertainment with 4 6s in the over. The players, Kolkata knows they made a comeback after that loss. They know what this means. They've got 6 points now in the points table. They'll move up to the 2nd position.
And they'll also breathe a lot easier because in the previous game, they've had to face defeat against the Lucknow Lions. And with this game, they are back on the winning track. It's a team that has been built by Pushkar Raj Thakur, Lakshya and Rahul Garg.
Fans of Kolkata, they are thanking all the fans who come here to support Pushkar. He must be a proud captain. An overall performance by Kolkata here. Batting sorted, bowling amazing. Restricted Mumbai for 149. They're all happy faces. Here's the batting scorecard for Mumbai. What an interesting partnership for the third wicket. And then Mudassir, the only lone warrior for the team, got a good knock of 46. But other than that, nobody could have managed to change the game for Mumbai. Ansh in the end, 28 runs. But here's the bowling for Kolkata. 7 bowlers used and they did their job. The pick of the bowlers, Nikhil and Afzal, 2 for 19 for both, 7 dots each.
We have someone down there with Shefali. Let's go.
कोलकाता सुपरस्टार्स ने एक बार फिर से बाजी मार ली है और मुंबई को आज हरा दिया है मुकाबले में। निखिल मेरे साथ हैं जिन्होंने 2 ओवर में 2 विकेट लिए हैं, एक बहुत ही अच्छा कैच भी पकड़ा, 19 रन दिए। निखिल, अपनी जो भी आपकी तैयारी थी उसके बारे में बताइए आज के लिए।
तैयारी और स्ट्रेटेजी सिर्फ एक है, वो है फाइनल्स उठाना। लास्ट मैच हारे थे, छोटे छोटे मिस्टेक से हारे थे
जी,
बट इस बार जो कोलकाता हमारे कोच साहब ने और पुष्कर भैया ने जो मिलके टीम बनाई है, उसको मैं चैलेंज कर रहा हूँ, कोई बीट नहीं कर पाएगा। क्योंकि 11वें नंबर का बैट्समैन भी ओपन कर सकता है और 11वें नंबर का बैट्समैन भी बॉल डाल सकता है।
राइट,
तो हरा दो अगर दम है तो किसी में, चैलेंज है ये।
क्या बात है, इन्होंने तो फुल ऑन चैलेंज दे दिया है। तो अभी इनके 3 या 4 मुकाबले हो चुके हैं।
हाँ,
4 मुकाबले हो गए हैं, अभी 3 और मुकाबले हैं। तो जो बाकी टीम्स के साथ रहते हैं उनके लिए
सबसे इजी मुकाबला अगर हमारे साथ कोई होगा तो होगा हरियाणा का। हरियाणा को 1 साइडेड हराएंगे पक्का।
ओह गॉड,
चैलेंज है ये। मैं
क्या बात है, ये तो फुल ऑन फॉर्म में दिखाई दे रहे हैं आज। क्या बात है। चलिए ठीक है, आपका वो जो मुकाबला होगा तो उसमें सारी नज़रें, सबकी नज़रें इसी मुकाबले पे होने वाली हैं। लेकिन फिलहाल आज के मुकाबले की, जैसे आप कह रहे हैं कि 11वें नंबर को भी बैटिंग करा लेंगे, वो भी बहुत बढ़िया बैटिंग करेगा। आपकी टीम में आपका ट्रम्प कार्ड है सन्नी, उन्होंने आज कमाल की पारी खेली, उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बात करें।
सन्नी भैया के बारे में तो कुछ बोलना ही मतलब वो है कि वो तो ऐसे बैट्समैन है, बॉलर सोचेगा कि कहाँ डालूँ मैं, क्योंकि वो 6 में 6 मारता है। प्रैक्टिस में भी हम सबको मारा है उन्होंने, तो वो किसी को नहीं छोड़ेगा, कोई भी हो। शायद मुंबई में मुदस्सिर भैया अच्छे हैं बॉलिंग में, वो भी अगर आते तो 6 में 6 खा सकते थे। हमें इतना कॉन्फिडेंस है सन्नी भैया पे।
ऑलराइट, चलिए आज आपकी जीत का दिन है, जाइए सेलिब्रेट कीजिए। कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस एंड वील गो बैक टू द कॉम्स।
थैंक यू, मींस अ लॉट।
Well, thank you, Shefali. And this Mumbai Disruptors innings started off with a bit of promise when Ribu was opening the batting. Fresh off a half century from the previous game, he threatened to take them across the line against Kolkata Superstars, but Aditya Bhadoria was the first wicket to fall. Ahram had started off well actually, apart from that, played a few good shots to begin with. This was a drop chance. Mumbai seemed to just lose wickets from time to time whenever they tried to up the ante, and it's just been that kind of a season, hasn't it? Southside, the off stump was smacked really well. But you've also got to give credit to the Kolkata Superstars, who are absolutely fantastic in the field. Pulled off a few stunners. Mudassir, towards the end, was the key. And when he got going, you thought that they were in the game. But until he chased a wide one and found the man at deep point, it was game, set and match. So, just to sum up, Kolkata have won this game by 12 runs. They were led by 89 of 28 by Sunny. 161 wasn't a big score, but Mumbai Disruptors, the campaign hasn't taken off for them. It just goes on to become tougher and tougher. We'll now head into a break. We'll be back with the next game soon.
जब हाँ ना ऐप पर खेलना होगा आसान तो सब हाँ और ना ही करेंगे। आप भी खेलो हाँ ना ऐप पर।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
हाँ भाई, तुम मेरे आगे बोल भी सकते हो और खेल भी सकते हो। ये सुन के सिस्टम तो नहीं हैंग हो गया तुम्हारा? हाँ जी, तो सारे जने भाई कान खोल के मेरी बात सुन लो। चाहे छोरा हरियाणा का हो, चाहे दिल्ली का लड़का हो, चाहे मुंबई का भाई हो, सबको मिलेगा मौका अपना जलवा दिखाने का। ना 100K फॉलोअर्स की जरूरत, ना कोई एज लिमिट, ना कोई फालतू फंड की दिक्कत, क्रिकेट का जुनून जिसकी है जरूरत। तो भाई ECL का सिस्टम तो सेट है, तुम्हारा भी सिस्टम सेट कर देता हूँ। लिंक ओपन करो, वहां पे जाके सिस्टम हैंग होने तक अपना रजिस्टर करो। दोनों भाई मिलके तबाही मचा देंगे इस बारी ECL प्रो में। लगा दो भाई पूरा दम, तोड़ दो सिस्टम।
लेग डे अच्छा है, हारने के बाद ग्राउंड से भागने के लिए इजी रहेगा।
अच्छा भाई, अपनी यूनिफॉर्म के साथ ना मास्क भी ऐड कर लेना, क्योंकि हारने के बाद मुंह छुपाने में काम आएगा।
इनके ओपिनियन सुनने से आपका कोई फायदा नहीं। आप अपने ओपिनियन खाना ऐप पर ट्रेड करिए, जो है 100% कमीशन फ्री।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
हाँ भाई, बैटिंग करने का शौक है, ओपनिंग करेगा मेरी टीम में, या फिर बॉलिंग करने का शौक है, स्पिन करेगा फर्स्ट ओवर का। अरे बोल भाई, अरे बोल भाई, बोल क्यों नहीं रहा भाई? बोल ना। आप सपने में नहीं, हकीकत में खेल सकते हो मेरे साथ। अब तक आपने देखा है ECL, जहां पर सिर्फ एंटरटेनर्स खेलते थे क्रिकेट, बट अब आप लोग भी खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट। कोई 100K फॉलोअर्स नहीं चाहिए, बस चाहिए तो क्रिकेट खेलने का जुनून, विदाउट एनी रिस्ट्रिक्शंस। काम है सिंपल, लिंक जा रहा है नीचे, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, उस पर जाकर रजिस्टर करो और मेरे साथ आप खेल सकते हो क्रिकेट।
तेरी सारी तैयारी हो गई तो इतना चिल कैसे है?
ऐसे भाई, ये देखो
भाई, ये विजन 11 ही क्यों?
क्योंकि भाई ये है इंडिया का फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग फैंटेसी प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे एंट्री फीस सबसे कम है।
अच्छा, तो ये है तेरी मैच से पहले मैच की तैयारी।
समझदार है भाई, तो समझ गया। सो गाइस, डाउनलोड करो विजन 11 एंड मेक योर टीम नाउ।
इस खेल में आदत लगना या वित्तीय जोखिम संभव है, जिम्मेदारी से खेलें।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
कैमरा इधर है चंदू।
सॉरी।
जिसने भी रेसिपी कॉपी कर ली, आने वाले जर्मनी के सारे ऑर्डर्स उसी के।
अचार खा के जीतने वाले को ना, एक छोड़ो, लाइन बनी नहीं रही है ऐसे भी।
द पिकल फैक्ट्री।
What a great game of cricket that we have just witnessed. It was Kolkata Superstars who came out as a victorious. A wonderful start with the bat and that defended the target. It's time for the post-match presentation and give away the awards to the best of the performances. But before we start, we would quickly like to thank all our partners. Without your support, this wouldn't have been possible. Our title sponsor, Hana. Powered by Waves. Co-powered by 1xBat. Co-powered by Vision 11. Luxury car partner, Fusion Cars. Hospitality partner, Surya. Associate partner, Millennia Club. Confectionery partner, SR25. Hydration partner, Focus. Fragrance partner, Astalux. Scoring partner, Crix. Broadcast partner, Millennia Broadcaster. Radio partner, Red FM. A big, big thank you to each and everyone. It's time to introduce the presentation party on my left. Anil Kumar, the founder of Entertainers Cricket League. Mr. Dharmendra Rawat Damu, former DUSU Sports Secretary, student leader, ABVP. Ms. Nagma Miraskar, creator and influencer. Mr. Himanshu Chandani, founder, Entertainers Cricket League. It's time to reward the best of the performances today. The first up is Waves Maximum Sixes Award. I would request Himanshu Chandani to give away the award to the man who has scored 14 sixes with his high voltage power. Goes to Mr. Sunny Kalra. He was there opening it for Kolkata Superstars and hammered it in a style. Congratulations, Sunny. You were top of your game. The next up is Millennia Super Striker of the Match Award, and I would request Ms. Nagma Miraskar to hand over the award once again to Sunny for scoring with a strike rate of almost 300. A big, big congratulations. Well done, Sunny. the way the first partnership of 108 runs in 5 overs. The next up is Fusion Cars Bowler of the Match Award. And I would request Mr. Dharmendra Rawat Damu to hand over this trophy to Nikhil for taking those important 2 wickets and managed to defend the target. A big, big congratulations, Nikhil. Not much runs on the board, but you were there with the ball, taking everything in your hand. The next up, the very, very important Hannah Man of the Match Award. And may I request Mr. Anil Kumar to hand it over the trophy once again to Mr. Sunny for scoring those 89 runs in just 28 deliveries. Big, big congratulations. Just missed a century by 11 runs. But finally, the victory is on your side. May I request Sunny to please join us for a quick chat? Sunny भैया जी, जिस तरीके से आपने शुरुआत की थी, 5 ओवर में आपने 108 रन जोड़ दिए थे. हम सब सोच रहे थे कि ये 200 के ऊपर टारगेट जाएगा, लेकिन जिस तरीके से आप बड़े-बड़े शॉट्स लगा रहे थे, गेंदबाज तो मतलब रुक से गए थे.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल गेंदबाज बिल्कुल रुक गए थे और जो हमारी बाकी की टीम है वो भी बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है. 160 भी बहुत गुड टोटल है, ऐसा नहीं है कि 200 ही बनना है. वो भी बॉलर है यार, वो भी बॉलिंग करने आया है और अच्छा सब गेम बहुत अच्छा हुआ.
11 रन से सेंचुरी चूक गई, उसका थोड़ा सा खराब लग रहा है.
किसी को वादा किया था कि आज मैं सेंचुरी मारूंगा. ठीक है, कल फिर लगेगी, कल फिर आएगी.
Well, all the fans are waving for you. Congratulations, all the best. Finally, century तो नहीं आई, लेकिन एक जीत तो आई आपके पास. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, post this. It's time to call upon the winning captain of Kolkata Superstars, Pushkar Raj Thakur. May I request him to please join us for a quick chat. Kolkata Superstars, they were really, really getting it high on the nerves of the other team. Yeah. Well, I said it before the match. It's going to be a great contest between Wankhede and the Eden Garden. And finally, Eden Garden came out as a victorious.
So, आज अगर हम पूरी टीम को देखें तो हमने बहुत अच्छी स्टार्ट करी थी. हमें ऐसा पूरा विश्वास था कि हम 200 प्लस बनाएंगे. So, कुछ बॉलर्स उनके अच्छे थे जिन्होंने हमारे बैट्समैन को बीट किया, जिसपे उन्होंने डॉट बॉल काफ़ी कर दी. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दोज डॉट डिलीवरीज हमारा जो हमने सोच के आए थे कि आज हम इतने 6 मारेंगे, क्योंकि बैट्समैन वर प्रिपेयर्ड. हमने थोड़ा सा बैटिंग ऑर्डर में चेंजेस भी करे थे क्योंकि हमें ज़्यादा रन बनाने थे. बट एनीवेज वी वॉन द मैच एंड वी आर लर्निंग फ्रॉम आवर मिस्टेक्स.
लेकिन 5 ओवर में 108 बन गए थे, लेकिन उसके बाद के 5 ओवर में मात्र 50 के आसपास रन आए. और उसके बाद बॉलिंग अटैक को साथ में लेके जाना, थोड़ा सा प्रेशर भी बना होगा. तो किस तरह से हैंडल कर रहे थे उस वक्त?
मैं ये जानता हूँ कि 180 से कम का स्कोर थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है. वहाँ पर कंपटीशन आता है क्योंकि सामने वाली टीम ही मारेगी. सो यहाँ पर जो बॉलर्स है ना, उनके ऊपर प्रेशर होता है. बट हमें पता है कि हमारा बॉलिंग अटैक बहुत अच्छा है. आज हमने एक नया बॉलर भी ट्राई किया जिसके पास वेरिएशन थे, तो आज उनको थोड़े से रन पड़ गए. बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आगे वो नहीं अच्छा करेंगे. बट वी आर जस्ट ट्राइंग विद द न्यू थिंग्स कि जो चीज़ें अच्छे काम कर सकती हैं. क्योंकि अफजल जब पहली बार उन्होंने बॉल डाला, अभी भी ही इज़ वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट बॉलर्स. अगर आप कैटेगरी ए प्लेयर्स की बात करते हो, किसी भी टीम के पास ऐसा कैटेगरी ए प्लेयर नहीं है.
लेकिन आपके पास सब कुछ है. और सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट कि कल के हार के बाद आपकी टीम ने, मार्केट कब रिकवरी करेगा पता नहीं, लेकिन आपकी टीम ने रिकवरी करना ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट कर दिया. सो कांग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन दैट.
थैंक यू सो वेरी मच. थैंक यू.
ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट फॉर द नेक्स्ट गेम्स. होप टू सी यू विद द ट्रॉफी.
मार्केट हो या हमारी टीम हो, जाना ऊपर ही है. सो आपको टेबल पर हमारी टीम टॉप पर देखने वाली है. थैंक यू सो मच.
All right, congratulations. All the best, Pushkar Raj. Well, that's it from the post-match presentation. Kolkata Superstar, they are the greatest team that I can see in this tournament. All the very best for them. But the next match is coming on your way. It's Delhi Dynamics versus Rajasthan Rangers. Don't go anywhere. In a while, the Rolla Gang is rolling on the stadium.
लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा
या हाँ आया 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 फिर से ECL आया फन एंटरटेनमेंट का डोज डबल आया बॉलिंग और ट्रोलिंग या दोनों चलेगी रन बने फन बड़े ऑडियंस सब देखेगी मम्मी कसम होगा दुगना या फन जो खेला था बढ़िया उसकी बढ़ गई रकम लाखों फैंस देखे इन्हें होके मस्त मलंग और पिच सारी चुलबुल पर कुछ पे दबंग है नई चेन्नई की टीम और उनका नया गेटअप कोलकाता की स्टार्स भी है रेडी टू बैटल स्वैग इनका हटके ये है बैंगलोर के बैशर्स और हरियाणवी हंटर्स को करनी पारे टैकल राजस्थान रेंजर्स लग रहे हैं डेंजरस लखनऊ के शेरों का गेम बड़ा फेमस डायनामिक दिल्ली में मिलते हैं फ्लेवर्स और मुंबई डिसरप्टर्स को प्यार मिले बेहद
असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा 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 दे किल्ला उड़ा असली है लफड़ा ले बल्ला घुमा गेंद से अपने दे किल्ला गिरा लगा 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 दे झटका लगा गिरा गिरा गिरा